It's time to wake up and let the weirdness begin. It's the KVJShow to start your morning. Kevin is the host, and his skin pigment is whiter than Casper the Ghost. Virginia sounds like this. Nickname Vicious Bee, so don't get her pissed. Jason, call till you spaz. And they love to talk about Bigfoot and stats. So get ready, here we go. You're listening to 97.9 with the KVJ Show.
Okay, welcome to the KVJ Show. It's a nice little Thursday here. Nice and cool outside.
Oh, gosh. I was walking into work and I couldn't walk fast enough.
My
I
goodness.
felt like I was walking through a sauna.
Yeah, it is. It is. You know, honestly, you don't have to go to a gym or pay for one of those big spa treatments. You can just go outside and for free, you get the same kind of effect.
Amen.
It's kind of rough because it's so hot outside, but it's so freezing in here. So I always have a jacket on, and then when I go outside, I forget that I have the jacket. It is hot, y'all.
Pneumonia conditions are ripe. You're going to be hot and you're going to be cold, and you're going to be hot and you're going to be cold. Welcome to menopause.
I was going to say, yeah, we all get to experience what you've been going through for years now, Virginia. Very exciting. Yeah, it's pretty crazy. My wife had to go sit at our son's 7-on-7 at FIU yesterday, and I don't know if you've ever been there in Pitbull Stadium, 305, but there's no shade.
What is 7-on-7?
It is 7 players versus 7 players
Of
in
what?
football.
Oh, football.
Yeah.
Is that flag or is it?
They kind of do just touch is really in a sense what it is. So as soon as you get within the grasp of somebody, then you're down is kind of how they do it. It's really kind of a big growing sport. I mean, it is football, but it's a way where you just work out the skill players. You don't have the offensive and defensive linemen, and you don't have the rushing. You have to release the ball in 4 seconds. But a lot of the really good players in South Florida, they play the 7-on-7. It's kind of a growing thing. In fact, South Florida has one of the best teams, South Florida Express.
Is it less tackling? Is that what it is?
There's no tackling.
No tackling.
Yeah, I mean, they may fall to the ground both going up for a ball, but you're not, trying to bring somebody down. So if you go up and you just basically, touch somebody, then they're down.
2 things I've seen an explosion on, that touch football or the flag football.
Yep.
And honestly, wiffle ball, believe it or not, wiffle ball is exploding.
Is it really? Okay.
And yeah, it really is. Guys are getting paid to play now.
Well, it's going to be exploding next Saturday night at Roger Dean Stadium.
I know.
Yep.
Are you ready?
I've been doing the work, and we're going to see what happens.
Don't you get out there and embarrass us.
There's a very good chance of that. So you might want to be prepared. I'm just being honest.
Okay.
You need to strike out Logan Morrison.
I can tell you it's not from a lack of practicing. It might be a lack of just, do I have enough in the tank? That's the story here. I'm the underdog.
If Logan Morrison wins, he said he wants to come in and also play No Name Movie Game that week.
I've got 3 pitches that I have. the Tiny Dancer, the Praying Mantis, and the Snake Sizzle.
Wow.
Okay.
Yeah.
I love that the praying mantis is based on the fact that Logan Morrison, when he was playing Major League Baseball, was in the dugout and like a praying mantis jumped on him.
Yeah.
So Jbird found that old video from so many years ago and has now named one of his fastballs the praying mantis.
Well, I
You want to
wouldn't,
get in their head.
I wouldn't say a fastball.
I don't know the difference. They all look pretty fast to me.
You should commentate.
I couldn't hit any of them.
Yeah, you and Kev should commentate because Denny's is kind of, my coach right now.
Oh, me and Kev do we have a lot to say.
What's Denny's experience with wiffle ball?
Well, he's more about having the gift of gab.
Oh, okay.
Positivity.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what you need during training.
Kind of more like a mental coach,
Absolutely.
if you will. Just trying to get you in the right headspace.
And he has a praying mantis costume.
I love it.
Okay, that's impressive. Yeah, if you want to see that, we're going to be out there on June 27th, next Saturday. Game, I believe, is at 6 o'clock. It's the Frozen Iguanas going to be playing there at Roger Dean Stadium in Jupiter.
There's a run on that Frozen Iguanas merch.
Yeah.
Because it is pretty cool.
I've already seen kids wearing it.
Yeah, people love that stuff.
Mm-hmm. It's a cool little thing. So you can come out, get your merch, and see Jbird take on former Major League Baseball player Logan Morrison, former Miami Marlin out there at Roger Dean.
Do we know when the matchup is going to happen? Is it before the game?
I've not heard any more details. I don't know.
I don't know if it's going to be after the game.
Oh, if it's after the game, that sucks.
I don't think before.
I don't think we're going to have a lot of people there.
After the game?
Game's at 6. Jbird's challenge is at 1. No.
1 a.m.
Dang.
I'm okay with that.
I'll be very drunk by then. If we have to hang out from 6 p.m. till 1 a.m., yeah, I'll be about 17 beers in.
Yeah. I mean, it's not real fun to be viciously attacked as you're getting ready for work in the morning, but that's exactly what happened to producer Denny's here today. I believe he is still trying to come down from all the excitement that happened. Now, where did this attack happen?
In the worst place you could imagine, in the shower.
Oh, man.
Oh, my. Was it like Psycho?
It was. I was going psycho from it.
That's terrifying.
Oh, my gosh.
Yeah. So what is it that came after you, and what kind of damage did it inflict?
So I'd say, physical damage or damage to property, probably very minimal.
Okay.
But psychologically, I have to be at like an 80%.
Yeah, I walked in this morning, and he was shook. He looked white as a ghost.
Yeah.
Kind of catatonic at a point.
So I don't know if this ever happened to you, but while showering and not paying attention to anything in my surroundings, I was attacked by a cockroach.
Oh, my goodness.
Oh, no.
How big was she?
She was probably the size of my thumb.
That's a big one.
It was big enough to be alarming. But so here, just to set the stage a little bit, my bathroom's probably similar to a lot of people. You have a sink, then you have a toilet, and then you have your shower right there. Some people have that glass slider. Some have a shower curtain. I have a shower curtain, and it's bunched up in the corner. Well, so while I was in the bathroom, I heard like a skittering.
Uh-oh.
And I'm looking around, and I go, what the heck is that?
He's in the curtain?
Oh, that's the worst sound.
It was, yes. So I pinpointed it to the curtain, right?
Oh, no.
And I opened it and I closed it, opened it, and I didn't see anything. I go, what a weird sound. But in my bathroom, I do have a big slider, like a sliding window. It's pretty big, though. I'd say it's like 4 feet tall.
Okay.
And it leads to the outside. I have it locked, and I have a shower curtain up there to kind of block the sunlight from the afternoon from heating up my house. Mm-hmm. So I thought maybe sometimes like a moth will get in and it'll get stuck behind there.
Oh, you can only hope it's a moth.
Right. Praying for moth.
Well, so that's what I thought it was, and I started taking my shower. And you know how when you're looking straight ahead, in my peripheral, I saw something move. It was a shadow, and I go, "What the heck was that?"
It's dark and it's big.
Ghost.
And so the gap there, and you buy just one size shower curtain, so it's kind of bunched up in the corner. And I saw a shadow moving through that, and I go, "Oh my gosh, what is that?" So I pull it open, and when I do that, the thing just launches onto me.
Oh my gosh. Where on your body did he make contact?
My chest.
Oh.
So I fell back. It was crazy. And then I lost it. It fell to the ground, and I couldn't find it.
Oh, no.
So I jump out of the shower. I'm soaked. I turn the shower off.
He's back in the curtain waiting for you.
So I'm shaking the curtain. I went and I got spray from the garage, like the poison or whatever. And I'm holding it, and I'm shaking the curtain trying to get it.
Naked?
I can't leave this. Yes, I'm naked and wet, by the way. I had just lathered my hair. So I couldn't leave it.
Shampoo in my eye.
So vulnerable.
Couldn't leave it for Jen. So I'm sitting there shaking it, and it just, I can't find it. So now I'm at the point where I'm looking at the clock, and I go, man, I'm going to be so late today. So I get into the shower, which I didn't want to do. And it's not in the curtain anywhere.
Oh, no.
And as I'm shaking the curtain, I see it right by my foot.
Oh, no.
Wow. So I'm trying to squirt it. I can't. And it gets
Why didn't you just step on it?
Barefoot?
It shocked me so much. So I had to jump back. Well, anyway, so I grab a conditioner bottle, and I'm trying to hit it with it. The stupid bottom of these things is convex. So
So it almost just creates a little cage.
It just keeps going around it.
You made him a little cave. Cave open, cave closed. Cave open, cave closed.
You gave him a roach workout.
Oh my gosh! So I eventually, I had to reach around, and I grabbed the poison, which I put on the shelf there, and I just hosed it down, and it was still running around. I thought that stuff's supposed to shut it down.
Damn, that weak poison.
So eventually, I got it with the conditioner bottle, and then I had to take all the pieces and throw it in the toilet.
Oof.
Well, the legs or the hair on its legs are nice and smooth.
Oh, it was terrible. You get it, and then all the legs are rotating around. It was just, I was so skeeved out. The whole time I was walking the dog this morning, I thought something was crawling on me. Even at work, I keep getting goosebumps. I can't shake that feeling now.
It's rough. You're going to be scarred for this for a while.
Just so sad. So I hosed my bathroom down with poison. It's that poison barrier stuff. So, and then I closed the door so none of the cats can go in there. I'm just going to let it marinate. Hopefully it detours any other bugs from going in there. I don't know. Oh, man. I had to finish showering in the guest bathroom, which is fine, but...
That's a rough way to wake up in the morning. I remember one morning I woke up because a frog jumped on my neck. That was a rough way to wake up, y'all.
It does kind of rattle you for a while.
Oh my gosh.
It's so tough to start off the day like that.
Oh yeah, my mind isn't 100% here. I keep thinking about that moment. I keep reliving the moment over and over.
You want some breakfast?
Kind of, yeah.
Okay.
I need some comfort here. But it was a rough, I'd say the whole ordeal, top to bottom, had to be 22 minutes maybe.
Well, nobody got time for that.
Oh my God.
That is way crazy in the morning when you're trying to sprint to get here.
Yeah.
It was rough. So yeah, that was my morning.
It is just insane how much people are in their own little worlds, even out in public today. Whether it be these earbuds that people wear or they're on their phones looking at screens, it's become an issue in some bigger cities where they have to put up signs because people are looking at their phones and they try crossing streets and they're just pinging off all these cars and they're not paying attention to the world around them.
Have you seen what they do in Japan? They make school kids sit there in big groups and watch people get hit by a car. They have stunt guys and then they have fake dummies and they stage pedestrian versus car accidents and car versus car accidents in front of groups of school children so they can see and be afraid of traffic.
Yeah, it would have worked on me. That would have stayed with me.
I was like, that's actually smart. My kid's not afraid enough.
You got to put fear in there.
You got to put fear in there.
I think I'm too soft for Japan.
Japan is doing it right. I want to go to Japan so bad. I am so impressed with how they just live. I could totally get down living in Japan.
Making a strong case. Denny's was able to witness this firsthand. He's standing there getting ready to get his food when somebody comes in and just snatches it right off the counter and takes off running.
Have you seen this? So if you go to a restaurant, they have the countertop and DoorDash is very big and having food ordered is very big. They stack all the food on the counter in a row. So then when people come in, if it's a DoorDasher, they can just grab the food and go. They hold up their phone and they walk right back out.
A lot of places do that.
So this person had their earbuds in and they came in like that and they just grabbed the food I just paid for. It was in the bag right next to me, not paying attention to anything. Just grab it and start walking. They hold up their phone, grab it, walk out. They have earbuds in. So the lady that was ringing me out goes, hey, that's his food. That's his food. But he's got earbuds in, so he doesn't hear it.
So you have to tackle him?
And she's like, go get him. I was like, what? So I'm like, you want me to go out there and get him?
You've been getting a lot.
My job.
You got to kill roaches. You got to tackle Ubers.
This happens to him all the time and with customer service stuff. It's crazy.
What the hell?
I know. So I went out there and she was like right behind me, but she has to go around a door and, go get out there. So she's like, go get him real quick. So I get out and they're so swift. They get right to their car and they're immediately in it before you can say anything to him. But I'm trying to get his attention as he's walking in the parking lot, but he's got these earbuds in so he doesn't hear me. So I get up there and he's opening his door and I'm just like, hey man, I think you grabbed the wrong food and stuff. And he's looking at me and I go, hey, I think that bag is mine. And he doesn't take his earbuds out and he takes it out all annoyed and he's like, bro, I'm listening to a podcast. And I go,
was it KVJ?
That's the only way it's acceptable.
if he's got a meter, then that would be great. But so I just go, well, I think you grabbed my food. And he looks, and then the lady was already out with his food at that time. And she came up and we did the switch or whatever. And he's like, get your S-bomb in order. And then gets in his car. So
He yelled and said,
at the lady, yes.
Oh, no.
He goes,
That's
get your
amazing.
S-bomb in order, and then gets in his car, puts his earbud in immediately, and just takes off. It was the craziest thing I ever seen.
You know what? This really just sums up all the things wrong happening in society right now. One quick little story where people are in their own mind, doing their own thing. They mess up, and then they flip it, and they gaslight somebody else,
And they
and
start
putting the
get-
blame on them.
I had a weird.
What kind of car was this car? Because we all need to be on the lookout for this douche.
Just a regular, it looked kind of like a Honda Civic. I mean, I know I say that for every single car you ask me, but it looked, like a Honda Civic.
I wonder if it's the same guy that I had because I had food issues yesterday with DoorDash as well. I had this order at Publix because I didn't have time to go there, and all of a sudden the Publix deli calls me. And it's like, we have your sub. We don't have the right cheese. We're putting the right. What other cheese do you want? So we tell them. Then the DoorDasher comes without the sub, and we're like, well, where did the sub go? Oh, I didn't grab it. Can you please still give me a good review though? We're going, what?
What?
He got the wrong salad, got no sub, the wrong drinks, and then he's asking me for a good review.
Bruh, it's not going down like that.
It didn't go down
But
like that.
Again, that's kind of the way people expect things to go. They think that they can just completely screw up and that the world's going to be like, you know what, that's fine, man.
So wait, did you ever get your sub?
No, we figured it out. We think the sub is still at Publix.
Still?
It still might be there. I'm going to go there today, see if it's there.
Oh my god!
It's a very specific order.
Now there's going to be so much time on it.
No, I'm not.
I didn't ask for a layer of time.
No,
you can't.
I'm not. Then I have to contest it with DoorDash, and then you contest
Oh,
it.
so you paid for the sub, and the
Yes.
sub didn't
He
come.
just didn't pick it up, I
He
guess.
didn't pick up the sub, and then he wanted a good review.
The balls.
Well, you can kind of see, I mean, if they're in their own little head listening to podcasts or whatever they might be doing, they're not even paying attention to what they need to be grabbing. And so they're grabbing any bag that's in front of them, taking off.
The audacity.
I mean, that's 2 out of the 4 people on the show just yesterday who had a miserable DoorDash experience.
And this person doesn't use DoorDash, and that's the only reason I don't have a story.
You know what? It makes it really hard to sit in your house and be an alcoholic.
Yeah.
That's all I'm trying to do.
What do you mean?
I can't go to Publix. I've been drinking. I can't go and get my own food. I've been drinking.
You can't trust these drivers.
And now these drivers are undermining my drinking, and we got a problem.
The people always go, why do you get in DoorDash? Well, there's times where I really can't get out. I can't. There's stuff I'm doing that I can't stop doing, but I'm hungry.
Yeah, it's called whiskey and fun.
No whiskey during the school days. I'm not built like you, dog. I tried. I can't do it.
I just thought it was so annoying, though, that he was annoyed by us.
Yeah,
It was just weird.
He's got some balls on him.
Ugh.
It is a crazy world of consumerism now. You know, you think about what technology has brought us. It's brought us the DoorDash deliveries that are chaotic. It's brought us the Facebook marketplaces where people are going and buying food that somebody has cooked in their home and taking that kind of a weird little thing. People are exchanging odd things. I was talking to somebody and they said they got a mattress. I'm like, that just feels like one of those things you should not be buying off Facebook Marketplace.
I mean, in the days of bed bugs, we should be very careful about mattresses.
Just anything else. I would not be able to sleep on that without thinking of, okay, there's a lot of other bodily fluids that are not mine on this thing, soaked right in.
I know someone who just bought a mattress for $200 and they had that plastic thing on it.
Anybody can wrap any mattress in plastic.
You had said that when I told that story.
I can get out my curling iron and seal up plastic and make you think that it has not been opened since it came from the manufacturer. That's a lie.
Dude, mattresses get heavy from the sweat and the skin that gets in them.
The mites.
So gnarly.
Just the mites alone.
They gain weight from that.
If nothing else, I mean, yeah, it might have no bed bugs, but it definitely has dust mites.
Guaranteed.
It would be unreal if you could see what the original mattress weight was, and then as you're purchasing what the weight is now. And you're right. That's all skin, mites, and fluids.
10 years later, that thing gained some weight.
You're right, because they're eating the skin. They gain weight. This is disgusting.
This is horrifying.
I don't know what my friend was thinking. He thinks it's a brand new bed. And then you said, I don't know. It's easy to kind of fake it.
Look, tough times call for movement that maybe not everybody is down with. But if you can afford it, just get a new mattress.
Or just get a twin for the time being until...
Yes. Downgrade the amount of fancy you need.
Yeah.
And the other thing gets me about the new age of commerce is the fact that you'll go to somebody's house to pick something up. You'll make some kind of exchange online. You wind up in some freakazoid's place.
Porch pickup of food is a thing on Facebook Marketplace. People are getting pans of real good-looking food.
And then Jbird, you actually went to some dude's house for just a simple toy exchange.
I had a weird day yesterday. It was just a bizarre day the whole way through. But yes, I'm into bartering now, trading for stuff, and that's how you kind of get stuff that you want and get rid of stuff you don't want anymore. And there's this guy who had all these Planet of the Apes figures, and we made a deal. I don't know him. I met him.
What kind of deal did you make?
It was his Planet of the Apes figures for my old baseball cards. It was supposed to be an easy, even swap, but he
got there and he wanted more, like a little touchy.
He was very weird, and his house was disgusting. There was cat poop everywhere.
This is why you can't eat potluck at work.
There was a stack of pots and dishes. I mean, it was next level, and they look like they haven't been washed in about 6 months.
So imagine this guy who was also making food for Facebook Marketplace.
Look, it could happen.
Yeah, I've seen it on Facebook Marketplace where people are making food and then selling it.
It's big with the younger kids. I know
Yeah.
at my wife's work, they all get Facebook Marketplace food. They meet them in a parking lot.
Wow.
And do an exchange.
Wow.
Flies were in there, and the stuff. The picture he sent me of the stuff looked way different in person. It wasn't as good, so I had to then tell him the deal was off. It was so uncomfortable.
Well,
Right
at least
there.
you were at his house, not your house, because you don't want somebody like that knowing where you live.
Also, I don't know if it's safe to go into someone else's lair either.
It's not,
Yeah.
but you do have those YouTube karate skills.
Thank you for noting. Thank you.
And you're wearing a Cobra Kai shirt.
And
so
Cobra Kai jacket as well.
I'm sure he was intimidated.
He saw that. He's like, I'm not messing with
Oh,
this guy.
no, we can't touch that.
about to sweep the leg.
You know, I think it's just what you got to do anymore. You're always having people that are going to be coming into your house, whether it be for service repairs. Sometimes it is a cleaning person. Then what do you do if you cannot find something of value? What is the process that you go through? Now, a lot of people have cameras, and I think that's the first thing that you would want to check to see if you could get anything from that to let you know, did you misplace it? Did a person who was in your house fixing something or cleaning something swipe it? And if you don't have anything conclusive from that, where do you go? Because you can accuse them. I assume they would say, I didn't take it, even if they did. And then where's your proof? What do you do at that point?
It's funny you bring up cameras because when I was talking to my girlfriend yesterday, she's got cameras on the outside of her house.
And I think most people do.
She's got the Ring
Yeah.
doorbell. She's got the one in the
Right.
back, but
Yeah.
she doesn't have any cameras in the house because she's had the same cleaning lady for years and loves her.
If you have cameras in your house, do you have to tell people that you have cameras in your house? Or is that just something you have to assume that there's cameras in every house?
If I put cameras in my house, I'm not telling nobody on the staff because if I put them in there, it means something's going on that I don't trust and I need to see what's happening. I don't
Okay.
know if that's legal or not.
I don't know
But
either.
if I put cameras up, I'll take them down before you're able to come with the authorities.
I would imagine in your own home, you're allowed to do that. I think it's when you're out in public and you have a business and you're recording people that you're supposed to give them some kind of notification. But in your own home, I would imagine you could do whatever the heck you want to do.
I guess you could put them in the bathroom if you wanted to.
That's creepy.
Well, I'm just saying, I'm just seeing what the law is.
That I think you might have a problem. I think if you had that kind of stuff, and especially if you disperse that content.
Yeah, if you do that, you just can never let anybody know that you had those cameras up to watch, the housekeeper or whatever.
Well, I'm just saying, what if you had something expensive in the bathroom? Some people have fancy stuff in their bathroom that they could steal, and
Of
that would be their
course.
excuse of putting it in there. I was just wondering, legally, do you have to let people know that?
That's a good question.
Yeah, I could see people being really upset if they found out that they went to somebody's bathroom and they had a camera in there.
Oh, you're dumping, and then there's your video of
Yeah.
that? I want to know that there's a camera in there.
I would think even if you're at somebody else's house, if they did not let you know that and that happened, that you could sue them.
Okay.
And
But-
maybe even you could get criminal charges.
In the history of our time on this earth, I bet you there's been a camera in a bathroom that one of us has used and we didn't know it was there.
Oh, I guarantee it's been more than once. Oh, there's definitely video of Ralston dumping somewhere.
Yeah. But that's a good thing about being an old middle-aged guy that's gross. Nobody's going to want to see it. So they'd be like, all right, keep going.
We're good.
I didn't even think you'd care.
Did his wife go? We want to see that.
Right, exactly. Yeah, they skip right by all my stuff to get to the good stuff. Yeah, I wouldn't even know how you would approach it because there are some interesting ins and outs. And if you've had a housekeeper for a good bit of time, you said there was a little bit of an anomaly where somebody came and picked her up, and that might be the difference.
So this is how she knew that the housekeeper's husband was in her house. She saw him on the Ring doorbell because he came to pick her up. And he does pick her up sometimes. Sometimes she Ubers. Sometimes he picks her up, or sometimes a friend picks her up. The housekeeper doesn't drive.
Okay.
So the husband came to pick her up, which he's done before, but sometimes he'll sit in the driveway and wait. Sometimes he'll come in and get her. Sometimes he'll come in and carry trash out for her. So sometimes he actually has helped in the past with the cleanup at the tail end of it. She said they were in the house for no more than 2 minutes. Like super fast. He came in the house and then they left. And then she came home and noticed a watch was missing that was in the kitchen area. It wasn't in her bedroom. It wasn't in her bathroom. It was in the kitchen area where she left it.
You got to make sure that you don't find that watch somewhere in the house, because that's embarrassing.
They have little kids. So little kids love to take things and move them and hide them. She was in tears thinking, okay, did my kid do this? Did the housekeeper do this? Did the housekeeper's husband do this?
I mean, once you throw that accusation out there, it's out there, man. And you got to be real sure the person you're accusing is the person who took it. Because if not, it's going to be very uncomfortable and not cool for the guy.
How will you ever know?
Yeah, I think if a situation like that happens and you don't have any kind of proof, the allegations are going to go nowhere.
Well, she didn't start throwing out any allegations or accusing anybody of anything. She noticed the watch was gone, immediately called the housekeeper, and the housekeeper said she knew nothing about it. And
Sure.
she believes her and thinks sincerely that the housekeeper is not lying. She thinks that the husband, and her husband thinks it too, that the housekeeper's husband saw the watch, snatched it, and his wife might not even know.
Sure. Yeah. And then for him, he's like, this is the perfect crime.
Yeah.
Yeah. I guess that's just part of it, having somebody come in.
The watch could show up, and oh my gosh, if the watch shows up, she's really going to be devastated.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, because you're blaming it on somebody that didn't do it, and that's a heavy charge, man.
Yeah, I think if you're going to have somebody regularly that is doing work in your house, getting a safe and making sure that those kind of things are put in it is about the only way. Maybe having some cameras in your house if that is a regular thing that's going on.
Not the bathroom.
I had a friend back in the day, and he used to say, if you're having guests, if you're having a party, if you're having the housekeeper, if you're having anybody other than the immediate family that lives there in the house, you have to put everything in the safe.
Oh, yeah.
I'm like, oh my gosh. All right. Well, that's a lot of extra work.
I've had that happen where at one of my old places, there was a bunch of people over, and I didn't know everybody, and it kind of just happened. It was one of those nights where it just... people were in my house, and it just kind of happened.
People brought people.
Yeah, and I didn't know that, but I didn't want to be rude. And sure enough, some stuff ended up missing from my townhouse.
That sucks. And then you got to torment yourself sitting there thinking, okay, would one of my friends do this? Oh, no. It had to be one of their friends. It had to be the rando. And then you're going through your mind accusing the randos.
They took a Yoda puppet, and they took some accessories from some figures.
Oh, so they took the valuable stuff. Well, they left the jewelry.
Yeah.
Jewelry? I don't have any jewelry. The only jewelry I got is a pizza necklace I got on Amazon Prime. A Bigfoot necklace I got on Amazon Prime.
See how safe he is?
You're good then.
Yeah, I'm good.
That's it. Just don't have any valuables and you're going to be fine. Well, they did the sentencing yesterday for that gigantic man that is the Gilgo Beach serial killer. Rex Harriman. This guy is a big dude. If you've not seen him yet, he was in court yesterday and guess basically just admitting that he had done it, and they had a plea deal, and there's cooperations and all kinds of different things that are going on behind this.
He is cold and dark behind the eyes. That man's a demon.
Yeah, 62-year-old architect there on Long Island who's going to be spending the rest of his life in prison. He admitted to binding and strangling 8 women between 1993 and 2010. And the Suffolk County Court Judge, Timothy Mazzei, is the one who kind of gave him a bit of a tongue lashing at his sentencing. Now, I guess maybe this is what judges do, but he seemed like he was very animated and into this.
As Mr. Tanny said, I know that you're sorry that you got caught. I assume that you're sorry for what you've done to your wife and children. Are you a little bit sorry for what you did to these poor innocent women? 8 women that you strangled to death? At least 8 that we know of?
Yeah.
Are you at least a little bit sorry for that? Yes?
Yes, I am.
You know what? You've been described as a very big man, but you're a disgusting and despicable small man.
Aha. Do you think that was a prearranged line, or was that just off the top of the dome?
It was prearranged, but it was warranted.
Okay.
And it's a soundbite, and I think it fits.
So far, I'm not. I think he's doing good, honestly.
All right.
If you're a man at all, and you're a coward, as a result of your plea of guilty to murder in the first degree under count 1 of indictment 73544 of 2024, it's essentially quickly you serve the rest of your life without the possibility of parole. Anything else, gentlemen?
Nothing from the people.
Mr. Brown?
Nothing further.
All right, get him out of here.
Nah,
I liked it.
And the gallery that was filled with victims' families, including children that were like 3 and 4 and 5 years old when he killed their mother.
Right.
The gallery applauded and was very happy, and I think it was the perfect send off.
Honestly, I've seen judges even be way more performative than that. Yeah.
Yeah. No
F
doubt.
that guy.
He legit sounded like he was pissed off. Like he was mad. I mean, that guy's a monster.
Yeah.
8 that we know of, and that is correct.
Yeah. His now divorced wife and daughter did not show up, so they didn't want any part of it. So
I wouldn't.
they've written him off.
I would bet that there's other victims out there.
It's just the numbers.
Yeah.
Because this guy, he would be alone. His wife and daughter would leave, and he would just go nuts.
Sometimes after the trial and all this is settled, they get bored in prison, and then they want a little limelight, and they go, you know what? There's 3 other people that I want to tell you about, just to get out of the prison, to get interviewed.
Because he knows the victims' families want closure, and the police will entertain these conversations.
Isn't that wild that you leave town and you think, oh, I hope my husband doesn't cheat on me or have anybody over, and meanwhile he's just murdering girls?
He's basically a BTK.
Yeah.
That's what, I mean, the BTK story is crazy because I really believe the daughter had no idea what was going on. And people get mad at the daughter because she's turned her pain into profit because she does stuff out there with podcasts.
Look,
she does interviews.
She deserves to tell her story. She's not the murderer.
Right.
Agreed.
Well, there's also just a crazy, heinous, dark documentary. Of course, it's probably doing fantastic on Netflix, The Maternal Instinct, about this girl that actually killed somebody that she knew to get her baby. She was trying to keep a guy by faking a pregnancy with a fake belly and all that kind of stuff, and then commits a murder, takes out the fetus, baby dies in this whole thing. I mean, it could not be any more dark than this. And I guess apparently she'd had a hysterectomy before, so it's like, how does she ever think that she was going to pull this off?
She couldn't even have children, and a lot of people, including the medical professionals that did the hysterectomy, saw on her Facebook that she was faking a pregnancy, but because of HIPAA, they didn't go around telling everybody.
Wow. Now, both you and Jbird have watched this Maternal Instinct on Netflix. What were your thoughts, Virginia? Did it live up to it? I know there's an accompanying podcast that one of our KVJ Nationers was telling us about.
It could have been told in 45 minutes.
They do that a lot on Netflix.
Yeah.
They
stretched it out like taffy. But the story was fascinating. It could have been half the time, but it was just into the mind of a psychopath.
Yeah, I thought I'd seen something on YouTube. Someone did their own kind of documentary a while ago, and that was a little bit quicker. And you're right, it was too long. You could have got to it quicker.
I loved all the interviews because you saw everybody's perspective. People that knew her like years ago. You saw people that knew her in the present, and you saw like his mother, the mother of the guy that she had tricked. Like all these people were so filled with regret because they knew she was faking the pregnancy.
It's a wild story.
They just had no idea she would do this.
That was well done, Bird.
Yeah, it was well done. I think they always do great documentaries. The content, very dark. I would not recommend watching that during the holidays.
Or with your kids.
Or maybe ever, because it's really dark.
Or with your husband as he's trying to go to sleep.
I actually shut it off. I knew the story, and I'm going, all right, man, what are you doing, Jason?
The end got really good. In the middle, it lagged.
Yeah.
But then the end did suck me right back in, and I was like, whoa.
And I already knew the details. I'm like, I'm out. Let me put some cartoons on or something. Let me cleanse.
It sounds popular. I don't get it myself, but I do understand it's very popular stuff. So if you want to check out something real dark and disturb your sleep, just go for Maternal Instinct on Netflix. Man.
It's the KVJ Dirt of the Day. It's the KVJ Dirt of the Day. Virginia, take it away. Because you know we need that Dirt of the Day.
This Dirt of the Day is brought to you by my favorite closet people, closetsbydesign.com. He was definitely going through something a couple months ago when we saw Lil Nas X on the streets in his tighty whities and boots, and he was like yelling and screaming at people. Well, now he has revealed, after spending a little time in a rehab facility, that he is actually bipolar. He says he's been officially diagnosed, and he is now dealing with the mental health challenges and getting professional help and getting clarity about his behavior and emotions and keeping everything in check.
Was he on drugs at all?
He doesn't say anything about that.
Okay, just wondering.
Look, from the naked eye, I think he was high as a kite.
Yeah, it looked like drugs, and I don't know. Is this the PR team just trying to spin it?
I mean, he might have both. I think sometimes people have a little bit of a mental illness, and then when you compound it with drugs, it just takes you to a wild place.
That's a good point.
You know, for a lot of people, you really can just see in someone's eyes. They really are the window to the soul, and he looked very disturbed in that. And likewise, I think this is really good because when he made this announcement, he looked good.
Okay.
Very clear-eyed.
Pulled it together.
Yes, he looked like he was composed. He had a decent sense of humor about what he was going through.
I've been in rehab for a few months, and since then I've been, back at home, whether it's in Atlanta with my family or in Los Angeles with myself and friends and whatnot, and trying to ground myself down to earth and get out of my head. I have a therapist now and a psychiatrist, which has been really helpful.
Okay.
All right, you're doing the work.
Yeah.
That's all we can hope for, and I'm sure the court will look favorably upon that as they figure out the ramifications of your arrest.
If you do the work and you didn't hurt anybody, there's a chance you're going to be all right. You got to do the work, and the fact that no one got hurt is good.
Yes, no one got seriously hurt. I think he got a little froggy with the cops.
Oh, did he?
But I don't think anybody got seriously hurt.
He got froggy with that.
He was definitely having a night.
Yeah.
John Bon Jovi is fully recovered, he says, from that vocal cord surgery. Wow. That full recovery took about 4 years.
Wow.
Yeah, he is talking about it a little bit.
It's been a long time. It'll have been 4 years since I'd been on the big stage, but I'm fully recovered. I feel great. I mean, we literally are well past 50 songs that are show ready at this point. So, the thing about my shows is I change the setup quite a bit, and we're well rehearsed. And now it's just about, waiting out the clock to get to the stage.
Okay.
There you go.
Would you enjoy that concert if you have really good tickets? Are you pumped?
I'd like to see it. It's good. They do a good show.
I'd go. I'd bring my girlfriend from Jersey because she really loves John Bon Jovi.
Oh, really?
A lot.
He seems like a very likable guy.
He does seem likable, absolutely.
And he's only 64. I think he's got some in the tank still.
Yeah.
Yeah, so Kevin, 64 is the new 30.
Okay.
With the access he has to regenerative medicine, I'm sure it is.
Yeah.
QC Kinetics.
There's so much medicine out there now. I mean,
Some
60s.
of them are. In fact, there's a guy that is, I guess maybe 12 to 14 years older than him. It looks amazing. I saw this video, Rick Springfield on stage singing Jesse's Girl. He looks like he's 36. His shirt is off. He's got a phenomenal beach body. He has long flowing hair that a 20-year-old would be envious of.
Those hormone replacement therapy treatments really work.
Something's
I
going on.
couldn't believe it. I'm like, this has to be AI. There's no way, or this has to be an old video. I'm like, this cannot be a 76-year-old Rick Springfield looking this good on stage.
Something's going on because he did a video with John Stamos the other day, and it was like, we're former heartthrobs, and they're doing all the cutesy faces of, you do on TikTok.
Yeah.
They're not saying anything. It's got the tag, we were former heartthrobs in the 80s. And like, oh, yes. Yeah, but he looked really, really good.
Yeah.
So it didn't look like AI.
Whatever he's doing, he needs to just put together a program for people because they would buy it.
Isn't that something, though? You see a video and you are second-guessing it.
I don't believe anything anymore.
Yeah, I know.
I still don't believe he looks that good. I'm still convinced it has to be AI. There's no way.
Finally, Sabrina Carpenter was granted that permanent restraining order against the man who was trying to get in her house, and then he got arrested, and then they let him out of jail because it's LA. I mean, why lock up dangerous people? And then the guy came back to her home after he was released, just hours after they let him out of jail.
I mean, he got up to her door, it looked like.
Yeah, multiple times. So, yeah, the judge did order him to stay away. But, crazy people respect restraining orders.
I guess I'm curious on how you get to a celebrity like that, their door.
If I was her, I would move.
Yeah.
And I would get better security because you can't have anybody able to get access to your property and be on your porch.
Well, even if you have security, it doesn't matter who you are and how big you are. Even George Harrison, who was a Beatle, someone broke into his house and stabbed him. I mean, he's a Beatle and he had security.
I just think that all these celebrities need to have 24-hour, round-the-clock, armed guard at their house.
A lot of them do.
I don't know if she did, but she needs to moving forward.
She's probably stepping up.
She's too adorable and apparently too tempting for the crazies.
Yeah.
And that's what's going on in your dirt.
If you were putting together a list of the biggest D-bags of music history, who would make your list? I want to see if you will be in tune with what the internet was saying would make the list. Who would be one of the top people you would guess, Jbird?
Anthony Kiedis.
Anthony Kiedis.
Just because of his past.
Did not see him mentioned. He was not on the list. At least what they were saying. But you just added a new name. Tell me why he would make it.
He was in his mid-20s, and he was dating a 14-year-old, and he's also just has... I've seen some interviews where he's made women extremely uncomfortable, and I think he's a pig behind the scenes.
Yeah, been a lot of piggy dudes. And that does get you on the list typically. Looking at you, Gene Simmons.
Oh, gosh, he sucks. And I'm not even talking about his music. I'm just saying, I remember we interviewed him, and he's so corny. He's never met Kevin or his wife in person, and then we're interviewing him. He's like, how's it going, Gene? He's like, well, it's going great because I was with your wife last night. He said something weird.
It was, and you're just like, I don't know how to respond to that.
Yeah, it was just, dude, drop the act.
What are you doing?
He sounds like a corny vampire.
He does. He sounds like a corny vampire.
Like a vampire that nobody's afraid of.
Yeah, it's like, Gene, drop the act.
It killed all the desire I had to talk to him in that moment. I'm like, I just want to end this. I'm like, all right, goodbye.
And you are a Kiss
I grew
fan.
up a die-hard Kiss fan, and he just ruined my entire childhood in one line.
In the 80s, we put up with a lot of corny, and I don't think we knew any better.
They weren't as exposed. They really started doing a lot more videos and things like that coming out in the 90s. It was kind of a little bit more hard-pressed. I remember some bands started to do some videos in the 80s, and then when I first started to realize that maybe Gene Simmons was a total putz was when Kiss had done a video, and it was them supposedly in a castle, and of course there's chicks laying all over the place, and it was so corny and awful. I'm like, these guys might be putzes, especially Gene.
Keep in mind, there's old interviews that just got lost in time that people didn't see that now have had a resurgence on the internet. And you go, oh, I never saw that. There's a great interview of Gene and Paul gets so annoyed with Gene Simmons because he's doing the whole thing. I am the man, and I have all these women pregnant. And
We're on Team Paul.
Yeah, and Paul's like, yeah, okay. Making up stories again about the fake baby that you got this woman pregnant.
Can you imagine how tired of his exact he
Oh,
is.
he's so tired.
It's funny to see him even still interviewed. I saw him just this last week because they're going to the Songwriters Hall of Fame. And just watching the both of them, and he's like, yeah, I really can't kind of stand this guy. I mean, they just both are open about it now. They're like, yeah, it's like we're like brothers and whatever, but yeah, this guy's a putz.
Team Paul.
Yeah.
He's like the brother I hate.
Yeah, I think that's kind of what it is. Yeah, stuff like that puts you on there. I think maybe now some artists are actually a little bit more wary of how that image looks. So we had an era where you never got to see these people behind the scenes. Then you got to see them. Then I think they realized it was ruining their image because once you got exposed, then your fans may be like, wow, you weren't as cool as what I thought. You look better just on stage during the concert. Now that I got to know you, I think you're kind of a putz. For instance, I don't see a lot of stuff about Adam Levine, but I know he is a putz.
He looks like his biggest fan is Adam Levine.
He's intelligent, but he is a douchebag.
Right.
He's mean.
Yeah, he's not a nice guy.
Not nice.
No.
He is an unkind, dark human.
Yeah.
Well, he's a good-looking guy who's in a
Yes.
rock band, who's got all these opportunities.
Loves himself.
And if no one's checking him or anybody in that position, it can get away from you. And, he's around a lot of yes people.
Nobody's checking him.
Do you think the other 4 people in Maroon 5 is, hey, Adam, I think we should. He's like, shut up, I'm the star.
Well, there's only one that he's like kept. All the other ones are rotated in and out.
Yeah.
That James Valentine is the only one that I think he respects.
I'm okay with that. It's just really the other things that he does that kind of makes him not. I think we've had maybe 3 interactions with him, and they've all been very negative, where he just snaps at people and he's not kind. He is a D-bag.
He doesn't deserve what he has been blessed with.
He's a maroon goon.
Yeah.
That was really bad. Ouch.
Oh, whatever. You got some nerve, lady.
Oh, I own that.
Dropping bombs left and right over there.
I will fart quick in this studio. It'll have crickets.
Who would you try to put on the list for the biggest D-bags in music history, Virginia?
In music history, the biggest D-bags. Oh, my gosh. Come back to me. I was thinking about how much I hate Adam Levine.
Okay, you're just stuck on him.
I mean, who's the guy from Counting Crows?
Adam Duritz.
Duritz. I think he's a douchebag too.
I don't think he is.
No.
I don't. I think he's got, he's maybe done some things that rub you the
We're
wrong.
not singing Mr. Jones.
I get it.
No, douche. Sing Mr. Jones and shut the hell up.
I'm talking about people who are just vile, that are not cool.
Well, I mean, let me tell you some of the other people that made the list.
Okay.
Kanye West.
Yes.
There you go.
Kid Rock.
Yeah.
Chris Brown.
Yeah.
Axl Rose.
That's who I was thinking, Axl Rose.
Yeah, Guns N' Roses.
I don't know if he's calmed down a little bit, but at least in his heyday.
Well, I think the thing about him is he used to be overexposed in the early 90s, and you got to see it. And now he's not been in front of a camera for 25 years. And so anything you saw then, I think you've kind of forgotten now. The biggest thing that really... There were many things, but the one was when he refused to go onto stage one time when they were touring with Metallica. I think it was in Montreal, and they trashed the arena because of it. And it's like he couldn't be bothered with it. And he caused a lot of commotion just because he was trying to be a diva. And yeah, that kind of stuff is what put him on the list.
You would go on those Axl Rose rants during concerts. Some people loved it, but he'd take 10 minutes just to rant about whatever was on his mind.
And didn't he have a boxing match that was supposed to be set up with maybe the lead singer of Poison or something like that? Weren't they supposed to box at one point because they hated each other?
That sounds depressing, and I would have watched it. I would have absolutely watched it.
I would have pay-per-viewed that.
Bret Michaels versus Axl Rose? Yeah, I'm tuning into that.
I'm going, I'm sorry, it's Vince Neil, 1991. So I had to go back 30 years in
Even
memory banks.
better.
That might even be better.
That's who it was supposed to be, those two.
Axl versus Vince?
Yeah,
Puffy match.
This is in 1991.
91?
1991. Yeah. They were, right there at the height of their deal.
Two tough guys.
I want to see them now. I don't want to see them at the height. I want to see them when they're fat and bloated.
That would last maybe 30 seconds, just because I think they both go, all right, I don't want to do this anymore.
Yeah, well, I'm looking at this. There's all these kind of people that he has had beef with. Mickey Rourke is on the list. Tommy Hilfiger is on the list. He's going to fight a fashion designer? What?
Ooh, you're so big and bad.
So, yeah, he earned it in the early 90s. That's why he's on the list. So people still think Justin Bieber belongs on the list. He had his moments. He's a little bit better, but some people still think he's a bit of a tool and belongs on the biggest D-bags in music history list.
He has a short fuse, and you never know if he's going to snap, and he don't care if there's a camera around. So I'm sure if the paparazzi's in his face, you'll see Bieber snap again. It's when he starts yelling at the little girls at concerts when they're singing his songs.
Don't yell at the front row.
Stop, I can't even hear myself. You guys are singing too loud.
Dude, put in your earpiece and quit whining like a bitch.
There's one clip where I guess there's water on the front of the stage, and he's trying to wipe it up, but then the kids at the front are trying to help him, and he gets so mad. He's like, stop it, man. I'm trying to do this, but I quit. I'm out of here. And he walks off the stage.
What a baby.
Some people definitely deserve to be on the list for the biggest D-bags in music history. Gary Glitter, Phil Spector, Ike Turner.
I mean, I know people make fun of his music anyway, but you got to put him on the D-bag list. Corey Feldman. He is a D-bag. And he hides behind all these...
You're giving him a credit that he belongs in music, but you're right.
Limp Bizkit did too. I know.
He's barely a musician.
I know, but I just want to call him a D-bag.
People throwing out nominations for John Mayer.
He had his D-bag time. I think
but he's so cute.
I think he humbled himself, and I think the world kind of...
Yeah.
When I say the world, the music world turned on him, and he had to move to Montana.
Don't forget about Diddy. People want to put him on the list.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Madonna and Courtney Love, who had beef together, but they both probably were D-bags in rock and deserve to be there. I'm all in on the World Cup. It's a pretty cool thing to watch. One of the things that I think people are really enjoying on social media is seeing all the people from different countries coming to the U.S. and actually showing appreciation for our culture. And they're amazed and they're loving some of the food and checking out some of the sites. And you're like, okay, all right, we are kind of in a cool place. Because I feel like sometimes there's so much negativity about the U.S. that it's interesting to see somebody else's eyes through it. And I just love it. Something positive about this country.
That was so funny, the clip you played the other day of the guy who saw Buc-ee's for the first time.
Yeah, right.
Buc-ee's, Taco Bell, all our food. I saw a video of these guys trying ribs. These guys from the UK, they were trying to use forks and knives to cut the ribs. And the barbecue guy, this big old barbecue guy, comes over. He goes, "Don't you dare touch my ribs with a fork and a knife. Let me show you how it's done, son." And these UK guys, "Oh, we're so sorry." It was adorable.
It is cool.
And then they proceeded to, eat the ribs and talk about the meat and just describe it. So these are the most succulent pieces of meat.
Right, yeah.
What is this crazy concoction of meat and bone?
They had never had ribs.
Sure.
They're like, all meat in the UK is tough.
Yeah, you're right. When you start thinking about it, what we have in the U.S., it is very unique because we have such a melting pot of cultures. And so you've got all this different variety of food. But as we found out with pizza, we've taken what other cultures have done and had, and we've Americanized it. And so it is different. So when you come here, you'd be like, this is now we have pizza in Italy.
Do they not have Taco Bells over there in the UK?
I don't know, but these people were reacting like it was their best day on earth.
Because if they don't have them in the UK, I don't know if they do or not, you hear a lot about Taco Bell internationally. So if you do finally get to have it, you got to try it.
Look, I have had a quesadilla from Taco Bell that made me sit down and reflect. It can slap when it's done properly. Their problem is consistency.
I haven't seen anything with Taco Bell. I think with young brands, I think they may be international. McDonald's, I know you can get in other countries and whatnot. What I've been seeing more of is either more the local cuisine, like what Virginia's talking about with the ribs and unique things like that, the Buc-ee's, which they don't have there, and then Olive Garden, which apparently they don't have because there were a couple, I think it was an Australian girl, like she just could not believe everything on the Olive Garden menu.
Olive Garden is also listed as one of the favorite places for seniors to go to. There's a list of where old people go, and they love Olive Garden.
Yeah, and foreigners apparently.
Not Italian seniors.
No, you're right.
You won't see nobody from the tri-state area in there. No, respectable anyway.
Yes.
But it's an interesting thought here about what the World Cup is doing for the world right now.
So football is the answer to world peace. Okay, I'll be honest, I didn't see that coming, but I'm here for it. I know I'm not the only one watching the World Cup and thinking, oh, so we're all fine with each other. The Scots in Boston have done a better cultural exchange than any kind of ambassador I've ever seen worldwide. I'm pretty sure that South Korea and Mexico are about to get like best friends forever tattoos. We have just seen more accomplished than any state dinner, parade, New Deal. The Buc-ee's brisket sandwich has done more than any politician could ever dream of. So I vote that globally all of our funds go into football until all of our differences are resolved.
Yeah, honestly, she's not wrong. It is doing a lot more to bring the world together than any of our politicians ever have. And there was a lot of action going on last night in the World Cup. If you were at Bayfront Park in Miami, boy, Colombia took that whole thing over. It was a pretty packed, cool little watch party they had there. They were very happy to see their team beat Uzbekistan 3-1.
Colombia!
Yeah.
Well, that's right. Your girlfriend's Colombian.
She is.
You better cheer.
I am. I have a Columbia T-shirt.
Oh,
wow. Okay.
You need to wear it.
I wore it the other day.
Oh.
Yeah, I was in a video. I didn't want to, repeat the shirt because I'll get called out.
I think Portugal was kind of surprised that they were held to a draw against Congo, 1-1 in that. And that very sexy player that they have that was at the Four Seasons the other day, Ronaldo.
Oh, yeah, he does get a lot of eyes.
Pretty much held in check. England won over Croatia 4-2. And I think it's that Harry Kane might be their star player. He's setting all kinds of records for the most goals in the World Cup. Austria beat Jordan 3-1, and Ghana beat Panama 1-0. But I got to tell you, honestly, I am loving the World Cup. I think it's amazing that we have it. And a lot of these other little sidebar conversations were the unexpected best parts of it for me. It's going to be interesting to see as we get more people down here in South Florida, what kind of experiences they're going to have with the unique things that we had, whether it be Calle Ocho or Wynwood Walls or things like that.
That's how I felt about the Baseball World Classic. It was cool to see everybody just, there was an energy to that I'm not necessarily seeing all the time in the MLB.
Yeah, there's something to it. There really is. Bringing the world together in these sports competitions seems to have a lot of merit. Maybe we need to look into doing it more often and for different sports.
People fighting online, losing their minds. So we read the crazy crap they write and have a fun time. Well, get ready for this week's digital drama.
Well, we got Pamela here, who has had enough with the lawn maintenance crew at her townhouse community. And she says they're loud, they're rude, and they're constantly making inappropriate comments to women. What started out as a complaint about lawn service has quickly turned into a full-blown gender war in the neighborhood next door group. I will play the role of Pamela. We'll have Virginia playing Hugh. Bird can be Eva, and Denny's, you're going to be Cindy. Okay, here's what Pamela had to say. Whoever hired the people who cut our lawns needs to be fired. They're loud. They vape nonstop, and every other word out of their mouth is a curse word. I don't like swears. I will absolutely be bringing this up at the next HOA meeting, vile humans.
Tell me about it, girl. One of the lawn guys asked if I wanted some fries with my shake. Yeah, I work hard on my body and it looks great, but you don't say that to a woman. I don't look this good because I want attention from creepers. I look this good because I'm a boss, bitch.
You women are exhausting. Men get yelled at for ignoring women, and then we get yelled at for complimenting you. No wonder so many guys have thrown in the towel. SMH.
You sound like a male chauvinistic pig. Ugh, catcalling isn't a compliment. One of these lawn guys told me he liked my boob job. These gross dudes are ridiculous.
Oh, wah. Somebody noticed you look good. Wah. Call the National Guard. Some of you ladies are acting like you survived a natural disaster. Deep down, you know you love the attention.
Hey, Hugh. Why are you working so hard to defend creeps? Nobody should be commenting on a woman's body. I am reporting you for supporting toxic masculinity. Think I'm playing? You go ahead and you tempt this mama bear. I dare you.
For the record, I'm a lesbian who's been happily married to a beautiful woman for 9 years. Hey, creepy lawnman, stop talking about my boobs. This lesbian is not interested.
Oh, wait, you're a lesbian? That's hot. Let me guess. Is that offensive too?
Yes, it is offensive. Who raised you, a pack of hyenas? The lawn crew is creepy, and you just stink. Listen to this plot twist, y'all. We just found out Hugh is one of the lawn guys using a fake profile. Nice try, Grass Daddy. You're being reported, biatch.
Biatch.
Bring it.
And another post we got here, a neighborhood rooster named Rusty has become public enemy number 1 on this quiet street. They say every morning at about 4:30 a.m. he starts crowing like he's getting paid by the scream. The neighbors say that they haven't slept in weeks now. The rooster's owner refuses to do anything about it because she says Rusty is, quote, part of the family. Now the neighborhood next door page has turned into an all-out war. I am going to be playing the role of Doug, and I've got a sidebar with Melvin in this.
Oh, you got 2 roles?
Get him, Melvin. To do here.
Doug and Melvin.
All right, Kevin, don't blow it.
I'm sure I probably will. Virginia, you're going to be playing the role of Tracy. Jbird is going to be Rick, and Denny's, you're going to be Susan.
I wanted to be the rooster.
Oh, we got somebody already filling in for that.
Damn it.
Unfortunately.
If that rooster wakes me up once more on a Saturday at 4:30 a.m., I'm making him into a delicious rooster burger. I am really not kidding. All right, he sounds good. He does. He got the gig for a reason.
I haven't needed an alarm clock in 3 months. I think his name is Rusty. Rusty the Rooster has personally ruined every dream I've had since Easter. I highly support Rooster Burgers, and I'll bring the marinade.
I thought someone was being murdered the first time I heard it. Turns out it was just Chicken Sinatra warming up his pipes. Also, count me in for those Rooster Burgers. I hear they taste like chicken.
Everyone needs to relax. Rooster, he's a beautiful animal. Some of you are acting like he banged your mother. Rooster.
What?
Rusty.
Rusty the Rooster.
Rusty the Rooster is a great addition to the neighborhood. And for the record, it's illegal to murder a rooster and eat it in the state of Florida.
Beautiful animal, you says? Susan, that bird sounds like a chainsaw trying to sing karaoke. Is Rusty your rooster? Is that why you're defending Rusty so hard? That rooster needs to go. It's ruining lives.
Last weekend, I threw a shoe at the window because I thought my husband forgot to turn off his alarm. Nope, it was Captain Beaks screaming at the moon again. I would love to eat that rooster. That's how much I hate him. And also, my first boyfriend's name was Rusty, and he was a douche.
Well, I drove by at sunrise, and the rooster was standing on a fence looking so proud of himself. He knows exactly what he's doing. It's like it gets off on making humans miserable.
Yeah.
Also, there is no such thing as rooster murder, and you are absolutely allowed to eat roosters in the state of Florida.
This rooster's got more confidence than anyone I've ever met. I got fired last year, and I wasn't half as loud about it. Please make the evil devil rooster stop. Please, someone silence the rooster.
You can't.
The joke's on all of you. Rusty the Rooster got loose this morning and wandered 3 streets over. The neighborhood page is already fighting about him, too. Good luck, Maple Avenue. He's your problem now.
Oh.
Wow. Susan sounds kind of sexy.
She's got a big old rooster at her house.
Yeah. Okay.
What's up, Susan?
Well, appreciate when you guys can help us out. If you see something fun that people are going off on, and they do daily, just screenshot it for us before they delete it, because the good ones always are, and send it to mail@kvjshow.com.
Who wants to laugh their ass off? Ooh, I know I do. He wrote some funny punchlines just for me and you. It's Danny's Joke Jury.
Who's ready to laugh? All right, coming to time is here. Then he's got the jokes for us. We will let him know, of course, which ones are hitting and which ones are not. What you got today, Denny's?
All right, joke 1. What do people say about the chef who gives French pancakes to the homeless?
I don't know. What do they say about the chef that gives French pancakes to the homeless?
Not all heroes wear crepes.
It could actually serve as a
I love it.
big one.
Second joke. What did the Giants say when the soccer team bought magic beans?
I don't know. What did the Giants say when the soccer team bought magic beans?
Fee, fa, fo, fum. Third joke. Third joke. How could the nurse tell the proctologist was hungover?
I don't know. How can you tell the proctologist was hungover?
He was half-assing it.
Boy, you would not want a hungover proctologist, though, would you?
No.
No, I want you to be well focused if you're going to be in there rooting around.
I have a female, tiny hands.
That's good.
Smart.
You probably don't even want a second opinion on that one, right, either?
No, yeah, whatever you say is good.
Yeah.
My doctor's got big hands.
Oh, dude, why?
He enjoys
That's
it.
how he was. That's how he was made.
I wouldn't talk to a guy unless his fingers were at least 6 inches long.
I know. I need to get a doctor that's got Vienna sausage fingers.
Fourth joke. Why was the attractive lady trying to date the Foo Fighters?
I don't know. Why was the attractive lady trying to date the Foo Fighters?
She was a grole digger.
Okay. Yeah. He's had a few of those. That's his wife.
And final joke. What did the guy say about being born with a unusually thin penis?
I don't know what did he say about that.
He said it was a girth defect.
Oh, yeah, it would be. Yeah, it would be.
Nice job.
Home run, Josh. Home run.
It's the KVJ dirt of the day. It's the KVJ dirt of the day. Virginia, take it away, cause you know we need that dirt of the day.
This Dirt of the Day is brought to you by my favorite closet people, closetsbydesign.com. Don't know if you remember Armie Hammer and all that he kind of went through. He fell into a little bit of controversy in early 2021 after several women accused him of rough relations
It sounded like he bit off a little more than he could chew.
and an obsession with cannibalism. Not what you're looking for in a boyfriend, right, girls?
He tried to make a soft comeback. He was peeking his head out there in the public for a little bit.
He's not canceled, I'll tell you that. It's kind of weird. He's still out there. But here's what he's been up to. So his family is whack. His great-grandfather, Armand Hammer, left an $800 million fortune when he died in 1990. So then Armie's dad inherited that, and it was that got dwindled down to $180 million, and then now that dad just passed away following a cancer battle. So Armie Hammer has been basically over in the Bahamas taking care of his dad who had cancer, changing diapers, according to him. I'm sure he had some nurses and some help, but according to him, he
had a really hard time watching nurses change his father's diapers.
And even a harder time demanding them to do it.
Yeah. So he was giving end-of-life care to his dad that was young, 67, when his dad passed away with millions. Now, we don't know exactly how much, but all this went down. His dad's dying days were spent in a home that they own over there in the islands. So there is money, but according to Armie Hammer, it's not enough money for him to be able to retire from acting. He says, I will still have to work and get gigs.
Is he acting?
He's looking to act. He says, I'm not set for the rest of my life. I will need to work again. So
he's trying to
putting
get
it
some
out
word.
there.
John Franco's trying to get some.
He's letting you know what a good guy he is. He gave all this end-of-life care to his dad. Oh, he goes into details. I'm sorry, it's the Cayman Islands, not the Bahamas. Cayman Islands. He talks about how he was changing his dad's diapers and
he ends it with, and I swear, I'm not eating people.
Okay. Look, on this one, I believe the women. There was plenty of women that said he wanted to eat them like a snack and not in a good way when he was with them. That was his MO, because lots of women that didn't know each other said it. I believe them. You're weird, dude. But now you got a little extra cash, at least for the meantime. You don't have to act, because he got something when his dad passed away. But maybe not enough to live on forever.
He'll be fine.
I think he'll get. I think he's one of those guys that did not get canceled. I think you will see Armie Hammer act again. This is kind of funny. Travis Kelce is sharing an embarrassing story about how he once mistook Jimmy Buffett for Warren Buffett. I guess I could see the issue. You've got two guys with the same name.
Yeah.
And Travis Kelce said he was drinking.
Okay.
And somebody came over to him and they're like, Mr. Buffett wants to meet you.
Yeah, you know what? Sometimes these kind of things happen because you think about either one of them and you hadn't seen a ton of photos. It would just be, time here and again. I could see where the confusion might come, especially for a hammered football player.
The guy comes up and says, dude, Buffett's here. He wants to meet you. I'm like, that's big money. I'm like, I am way too hammered to say hello to this guy. I started talking finances. Meet Buffett. I would shake his hand, and man, we have the best conversation I've ever had in my life. The man is literally smiling from ear to ear. I'm thinking I'm going to be rich here soon. He's going to bank me in all his investments. And he starts telling a story in high school when he picked up the guitar for the first time. And I was like, no way! Warren Buffett played the guitar? And then got tapped on the shoulder because he had to go sing Margaritaville.
That's a great story.
It's awesome.
Yeah. They did the New Heights podcast live. He also had a clip in there with Taylor Swift where she was feeding him some food. They were talking about how they do it with the kids, a little airplane game. And so she had fed Travis Kelce on that. And somebody was like, oh, look at the ring. Is she already married? But I think it was kind of one of those flipped images. So it looked like it was on the opposite hand. But people were like, I think she's already married. Yeah, like they'd done it in a private ceremony, and this thing coming up on July 3rd is actually just the kind
reception.
of for show. Yeah,
the thing that you're gonna invite 1,000 people to, the reception.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean they definitely have some. I mean the mayor of New York basically confirmed that they have that thing coming up, so they're going to be there on the 3rd. Whatever it's going to be, it will be.
Interesting. And finally here, former First Lady Michelle Obama, who is, by the way, not a man, rescued a choking friend at a restaurant using the Heimlich maneuver. Apparently, her friend, who has esophageal issues, began choking while they were eating. She jumped up, stood behind her like Denny's has done many times to Jbird.
3 times now.
One strong pump from Michelle Obama, and the food was successfully dislodged from her friend's throat. Wow.
If you were ever choking, Denny's is the guy to do it in front of.
Oh, yeah?
Oh, yeah.
It's pretty good, huh?
He's gentle, but those hands are firm.
He has saved you several times.
3 times.
Wow.
I have to learn how to swallow better, too. I don't know what's going on.
That's what she said.
Well,
right.
And that's what's going on in your dirt.
I set myself up.
Yeah, you did.
Well, can you answer like a majority of the KVJ show members? That's what we put to the test here, and something we call majority rule. I'm going to throw out something. You got to come up with an answer from that topic, and we'll see if you can match with the majority of the show. If you do, you get a point.
All right. Time to collect another W, if you know what I'm saying.
All he does is win. He's our DJ Khaled. Okay, let's see how we do here. Got Virginia, Jbird, producer Denny's, myself, Kevin. First thing I need you to do is give me a type of cookie.
What do you need, paper?
Yeah.
Will you accept short?
If you want to put it.
Just
I
a
think
type
we
of
gotta
type of cookie with do you want a specific type or
type of cookie? Yep. A specific type of cookie is what I'm looking for here. Let's see if we can get some matches here on these answers. My answer was chocolate chip. Virginia.
I knew Kevin was going to go generic, so I put chocolate chip as well.
Okay, so you want an easy, quick point? That's why I go for those early, too.
I like it.
I knew Kevin was going to go chocolate chip, so I went the other way. I went Nutter Butter. It's a cookie.
All right.
Damn it. I knew Kevin was going to do chocolate chip, and I was trying not to give him a point, so I went oatmeal raisin.
Damn it, that was going to be my...
I know. It's like one of your...
Well, there you go. I mean, it's an interesting strategy.
I don't know if you guys understand the game.
Well, we don't care.
I get one, Virginia gets one.
Denny, it stops now.
It does.
The bloodline of Kevin and Virginia ends now.
Kevin, we destroy them. Think like you.
Okay, I think
and
like
we
me.
will destroy them.
Basic, generic.
So boring.
I don't. Yeah, I'm gonna try to think like you.
Boy Scout, always does it right, always prepared.
Think like yourself.
I love how we're having two separate conversations on the air.
It sounds like a cafeteria in here.
Sounds like The View. I'm so sorry.
Give me a sitcom family. What are we going to go with here? A sitcom family. Who are you putting down, Virginia?
All right. They are probably my favorite of all time, but it's a little old school, the Bradys.
It's real old school. You old?
The Partridge.
Jbird.
The Partridge.
Only talking about the Tanners. Full House, baby.
Denny's.
Only talking about the Tanners. Full House, baby.
Oh, man. Wow. I went the Tanners.
No!
Dang you, Kevin.
Oh, Kevin got a point.
He's just so slippery.
He's so good.
Kevin, have mercy.
I see what you did there. Next up, we need to go with a crayon color.
Oh.
A crayon color. Okay. What are you going to go with, Jbird?
Only talking about Crimson Red.
Okay. Denny's.
I didn't go so specific. Gosh, that's a tough word.
Do you have to say crimson red to match with him or just red?
Because I put just red.
Oh, yeah. I meant to just write red.
Yeah. I'll give you red. Okay. I went violet.
Ooh.
Yes.
Virginia.
I went red.
Whoa, look at you guys. Okay.
Whoa, Ralston's on the ropes.
That ties everybody up at 2.
Okay, we got a competition. I'm never in it ever.
I'm in the hunt, baby.
Okay, going to be looking for a fruit juice. This is going to be a type, not a brand. Understand? You look at all the different types of juices you have. It would not be like Welch's.
The fruit, not the brand.
Yeah. Okay. Just want to make sure we got that. Okay. All right. Denny's.
Kevin's got me spun today. I'm trying not to think like him. I went orange.
No.
Oh, no.
I went grape.
Oh,
yes.
Virginia.
I went grapefruit.
Okay.
I
Bird.
thought you would go grapefruit.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I do like grapefruit.
I love grapefruit.
Yeah.
You ready to dance a little head to head? Grape, baby.
Wow.
Yeah. Wow.
Oh my gosh.
Ralston versus Bird.
Look at this.
That's what it is. We're the leaders now with 3 apiece. Virginia and Denny's are at 2.
Denny's, what happened? Should we join forces?
I don't know how this is going to work, but I'm going to think like you.
Okay. Got it. I'm going to think like me.
Now you have to go with playground equipment. This is something that kids would be playing on or with on an elementary school or a park's playground.
I'm looking in the eyes of every contestant right now.
Even the beady ones?
I'd look quickly.
It's a glance.
Look and then look away before you turn to stone.
It's like the sun.
I am going to go with swings.
Oh. All right. Yes, we're still in it.
Virginia.
I went with swing.
No, Virginia.
Jbird.
I went with seesaw.
Denny's.
Damn it. I went with monkey bars.
We got a match. I got to win.
Damn it.
Yes, it is over, baby.
No.
Seesaw's so fun.
It's the summer of rig.
It is. Oh, and it's real hot.
He wouldn't allow it other ways.
Should have known.
Yes.
Okay, do we have a makeup or a breakup here? Apparently there is something that her fiance will not put on his phone and it's making her upset. And it's all because of a little incident that happened the other night. Now, in the email, it says my fiance is home most nights by 7 p.m. But the other night, he rolls in at 11, looking a mess. Hair in his face. He'd been sweating like crazy. His shirt's dirty, and he was actually wearing his gym shorts that he'd had in his bag in his car. I was so worried. I was pretty upset that my fiance was not answering his phone. I'm like, what is going on? Where have you been? He told me his car had broken down on I-95. His phone had died from using it at work all day, and he hadn't gotten it charged enough. He also said he then had to walk 3 miles down I-95 to get to a place where he could actually get some help to get his car going and get home. Look, for me, I was pretty upset because what he did was so dangerous and it didn't need to be that way. I was upset that he had been so negligent with his phone, but I said, look, you have got to get this Life 360 on your phone because at least that way I'd be able to track and find out what's going on, could have sent help, and it could have turned out a lot worse. I thought he was going to be very receptive to this, but I was kind of stunned when he started to push back and he said, yeah, I'm not going to do that. He's like, that's what you do for kids who you're trying to keep under your thumb. He says that even though we're going to soon be married, that a person still deserves their privacy. It started a big fight. And my question is, how much privacy can you expect when you are married? What is the fine line? Is this too much of an ask to have your eventual spouse put Life 360 on their phone so you know where they are? Is this understandable or is he being shady?
I think he's being shady. I think anybody who's about to be married to each other should absolutely be able to see each other on Life 360. And you've proven you can't keep your S-bomb together and you need help.
Well, but let's say there's a situation where maybe you go to the park just to take a walk or just to chill, to clear your mind, and you go back home. Why were you at the park? What's happening? Why would you go to the park? And you're always getting questioned everywhere you go. It can come off a bit naggy.
Why were you at the park?
Well, because he wanted to clear his head.
What were you doing at the park?
Because he wanted to clear his head because he didn't want to deal with this.
Shady.
Now, honestly, not everyone that does that's shady. Some people don't want to have their whole life constantly being monitored and they're not cheating.
Well,
does not mean you're cheating because you don't want to be monitored.
And that's what he's saying. He said that's a reasonable request. There's a lot of people like me that would feel that way. And she's like, if you're not doing anything, why would you care? Because you have situations like this where you are in an emergency situation. And you do have those stories about people that lose their life on the side of South Florida highways.
Yeah, I'm just saying not everyone's down with always being monitored, and it doesn't necessarily mean that they're cheating or doing anything nefarious. They just don't like the concept of constantly being watched. I mean, that really is a thing.
9 out of 10 husbands that don't want to be watched are up to no good.
Yeah, I'm not saying that look, of course you could be doing nefarious things, but I'm just saying not everyone is doing that.
I agree with you. There's no absolute world that we ever live in, but 9 out of 10 husbands that don't want to go on Life 360 are up to no good.
Really?
Yeah.
Where'd you get that stat?
Facts.
Facts.
Look it up.
Look it up where? Where am I looking this up, Virginia?
9 out of 10, maybe more.
YourCrazyHead.com?
Yes.
I'm just saying it's always tough to kind of give a definitive answer on these things because we don't have all the details of what's going on. Maybe he did the 360 for a while, and maybe when he did get home, why'd you go there? Why'd you go here?
Yeah.
And it became a headache. He's like, I'm not doing anything wrong.
I got from the language in it that he knew of the concept, but they haven't gone there yet and haven't done it. He just says, look, this is, I expect to still maintain a level of privacy even though I am your spouse. And I think that is reasonable. And that is the ultimate question here. So I asked on KVJ TV, is it unreasonable to expect your spouse to have Life 360 or any other tracking device on their phone? She's posing it as for emergencies. He's just posing, I want a little bit of freedom. And 54% of people said, no, it's not unreasonable to expect your spouse. So a majority of people slightly favor this, but you can see this is almost a 50-50 issue as to whether or not that should be a level of expectation in a marriage.
Yeah, and we're acting like this marriage is so great and everyone's getting along and everything. We're just caring about how we feel about each other. We don't know the nuances of the relationship. Maybe there's... one could be overprotective and they're over it. You don't know what's going on in everyone's situation is all I'm saying.
She may not even know. She was very surprised by his response.
Yeah.
He pushed back hard on this, and she's like,
whoa.
Why?
Why you so defensive, bruh?
That's why this became a makeup or breakup email, because she's like, hey, we're getting married. I think it's in the fall, she had said. She's like, okay, should I be alarmed by this? Is this give me hesitation and pause when somebody doesn't want to be tracked while they're married?
Okay, he's said what he needed to say. He doesn't want to be tracked. Now, here you are. Your next move is act like you don't care. Pretend like him not wanting to put Life 360 on his phone and your phone doesn't affect you at all. Pretend like you're not pissed, and then wait a few weeks. You got to get in the bushes next time you can't find his ass.
But what if you get in the bushes and you find out that he's just chilling at the park, or he's just...
Then you tell him you never say anything. You don't let him know you were ever in the bushes.
I'm just saying.
The thing would be, where do you go? Do you just drive up and down I-95 expecting that maybe he broke down again? I mean, how would you even track somebody to find them?
Put an untraceable tracker in his trunk and
okay, then
see
you
where he
violated
goes.
his privacy, which he's already told you he wants. And if you found out that, be like, hey, I let you know I don't like to be tracked. It's just something I'm uncomfortable with, and you've already violated that after I told you. Now I think he has more reason to not want to marry her than she does with him.
I just think people sometimes when they get married, they completely lose all of their identity, and they realize that. And they go, you know what? Just because I'm married doesn't mean I'm in prison, does it? And then they go, oh, wait, I think it's prison. And this is why people get divorced. I'm telling you.
If he marries this girl, it's going to be a problem because to her, knowing where you are is important to her. So you got to find you a girl that goes, you know what, bruh, it's not important to me. I don't want you to be on Life 360 because I want you to have your space and your privacy and all that. You got the wrong girl, bruh.
Yeah, I mean, I can see how this could be a problem. Let's say it's on the other end and the guy's got it on the woman. So you were at the bar. Who were you at the bar with? I was just at the bar with my girls. Were there any guys there? I can see how this can be such drama as well, too.
But if you've got nothing to hide and your partner and your spouse wants you on Life 360, you look suspicious if you won't go. You need to find a girl or a guy that doesn't care about that. And a lot of people don't.
One text here says, the fact that she wants to track him is borderline crazy. She didn't say this was a regular thing. It sounded like the first time this has happened. He can just as easily learn from this and make sure to charge his phone at work. It doesn't sound like he regularly messes up like this, and she needs to hold his hand.
Yeah, it's too much, y'all. I get it if you got kids and all that stuff. That's a different game. But when you start, you're tracking your lover. Mm-hmm. It doesn't sound very romantic.
I think it's smart for the family and it's smart for your safety. And if he protests too much, something may be going on shady and it's time to get in the bushes.
Disagree. I would hate 360 on me. I wouldn't like it. I have no desire to cheat on my girlfriend. I would never lie to my girlfriend. I am very upfront with her. I would hate being tracked.
And you've established that, and she knows that, and she would never ask you for that because she understands that's a non-negotiable issue in your relationship. Mm-hmm. These people are working it out.
Well, but and you're right. But sometimes you don't get to establish boundaries until the situation comes up.
Exactly.
Sometimes things come up during a relationship that you didn't even foresee at all, and then you're in the middle of a relationship, and then the issue happens.
You're always adjusting those boundaries. I know. Been married a long time. Still do it.
And you're in a situation where you're stuck. These people are not.
You're right.
They are not yet married.
If this is a deal breaker, they could work this out now and not get married. Now, one person texted and said, my family uses the Life 360, and if your phone dies, it doesn't work. And you can go somewhere and shut off the location, and it will still show that you are there. I figured this out because my kid was doing that.
You can actually see the last place they were. And so if he's not up to any...
And if he turns it off there, then it would show that he's there the entire time, right?
Right. It'll show just the last place you were. It won't say how long.
So he could turn it off at the office, go do his thing, and then...
Yes.
Okay.
He absolutely could. My kid has done that.
Okay. All right. So it's not a foolproof.
It's not a foolproof.
Yeah.
It's not. But when somebody turns it off, guess what? They're up to no good.
It's an interesting question, almost a 50-50 split, that it might be one of those conversations that if you do want to have a tracker on your spouse when you get married, you might want to bridge that gap right now because half the people out there, it doesn't sound like they like it.
Yeah, and just because you turn it off or you don't want it does not always mean you're up to no good.
In the case of my kids, 100% of the time it was turned off. They were up to no good.
That's kids, though. I get what that's different.
I married a man, so I don't have to worry about that because Panda would never. But kids will be kids. Panda knows better than to turn his off.
Oh yeah, because he'll get
that would awake the beast.
Oh, he'd get publicly destroyed.
Like, what are you doing? Why is it off? What are you up to?
Yeah. Ain't nobody want that.
No, I don't want that. Not for him, not for me, not for Kevin.
Nobody wants that.
Ow! There's a lot of dumbass criminals to talk about, baby. It's the whacked out news. People breaking the law. Ha ha, fighting in the nude. Ha, drunk people pooping in the street. Ha ha, it's the whacked out news. So many people on meth. Ow!
Like crazy footage out of Culver City, California, pretty much there in Los Angeles, when a suspected carjacker led police on a dangerous chase that started targeting pedestrians along the way.
Oh my gosh.
Wound up striking 8 people with the vehicle during the pursuit.
On purpose?
Yep.
Oh.
Yeah, they get some wild car chases in California.
And they get great video of it because they have that chopper that is just ready and they put it up really quick. And
it's sport there.
It is sport. You're right. Oh, gosh. Targeting pedestrians?
Yeah, that's a new one. I don't think I've ever seen that move.
No,
That's
we
quite
have
a play.
not seen that.
Yeah, we're at a whole new level. Yeah, they wound up getting them in a McDonald's drive-thru, and there was a car that was at the window thinking they were just going to get a hot, steamy Big Mac and some fries, and his car goes boom and plows right into the front of him, and then cop cars swarming right around him. You're like, okay, well, this is more than I bargained for.
I wonder how many times per week the police have to show up at any fast food.
I wonder if they give you like free nuggets and a Big Mac because you're not going anywhere. Your car is now there. You're there. Like, would the people be cool? # be cool in the McDonald's and like give you some free nuggets to wait this drama out?
I would. Even if it was on the slide, take some nuggets, man.
Dude, here's some extra fries. What do you want? You want some most sweet and sour?
I'll see what I can do about the Big Mac.
Yeah, it does kind of feel like they should be doing something for him, right?
It would be nice if they did.
Yeah, I would think so as well. Luckily, none of the pedestrians were seriously injured.
Damn.
And the driver got out of the vehicle, took off running. They believe he was hammered. So.
Did they tase him? Did they shoot him?
Didn't say anything more about that. I think they did get him, but that's kind of where it went.
Good Lord. What a scary situation.
Doing a little vacation, they say Americans are being urged to steer clear of jet ski rentals in the Bahamas. U.S. officials are warning of sketchy operators linked to deaths, injuries, and reported sexual assaults.
Oh, no.
In fact, the U.S. Embassy in the Bahamas said that the rogue operators are soliciting tourists on Nassau's most popular beaches, including Cabbage Beach, Junkanoo Beach, and Saunders Beach.
Ooh.
Yeah, that's just it. Sometimes you have those things. Oh, I've seen this more where people are getting into parasailing and it's some kind of bunk operation and they're not strapping you in right or something like that. Just, when you go on some of these excursions and they have the one where it's like you get to do the shark dive and then you get down there and you realize you're not in a cage and they've just thrown a ton of chum all over you.
You're like, wait a minute. Where's the cage?
You're trying to brush the chum off of you as the sharks are coming on. Yeah.
What a realistic encounter.
Or there's a cage, but it's like chicken wire. You're like, wait a minute.
You just never know what you're going to get into sometimes in these other locations.
There's a whole documentary on Netflix right now about a tour guide over in Spain that was drugging and raping girls from the U.S. that were over there on tours.
Yeah.
You just can't trust anybody. You have to start from the place of they want to hurt me and then work your way back.
Okay.
The tour guide.
That'd be an interesting tourist slogan.
I don't know if I'm going to go on that tour, Kev.
Come to Spain. They want to hurt me.
Assume everyone wants to hurt you.
Come to Spain. Assume everyone wants to hurt you. Okay.
That's one hell of a tagline.
One hell of a tagline for tourism right there. Get Virginia a job. Well, the Nuestra Señora de Atocha was a Spanish treasure galleon that sank back in September of 1622 during a hurricane in the Florida Keys. It was returning from the Americas to Spain, and at the time it was heavily laden with gold, silver, copper, gems, tobacco, even indigo from ports such as Cartagena and Havana.
I would say the tobacco is probably not still intact.
Yeah, what would that taste like? Does that have any effect on you at all?
There's no way it exists.
You don't think so?
No.
The bugs ate it?
The ocean ate it.
Yeah. Or the animals ate it?
Historical record suggests its cargo was worth at least $400 to $500 million in today's value. It's one of the richest shipwrecks in history.
That's a big dog.
And they just got another piece of booty. A 22.5-pound silver bar was found in 50 feet of water just off of Key West.
Wow, just 50 feet.
In the Keys.
Yeah.
Did Mel Fisher claim it?
It's Mel's crew.
Damn it.
It is Mel's crew.
Mel's crew. Yeah, I think they might have exclusive rights to do the stuff there.
Yeah, even if you go down there and find stuff, there's areas where you have to hand it over to Mel's Fisher's people because they've claimed it before they even found it, which to me is asinine.
I'm letting you know, if I ever found any kind of buried treasure, any kind of jewelry out in the ocean, I'm keeping it. I'm not telling anybody, and we figure out how we can get rid of it on the black market.
Mel
Why do
Fisher.
they get to keep it? And if I find it, what's the difference?
He can't claim stuff he hasn't found. This is lunacy.
That sounds like some unfair playing to me.
Right?
Then how are you going to get rid of the ghost of Mel Fisher?
I have ghosts all the time. I welcome another ghost.
We're not scared of Mel Fisher.
Yeah, but I think I have borderline demons at my house. Bring it on, Mel.
My demons will fight Mel Fisher.
Yeah, the ghost of Mel will get the hell out of my place.
They say the bar is valued between $50,000 to $100,000.
Dang, that's a nice dive right there.
They say thousands of artifacts have been pulled from the wreck since it was discovered by old Mel back in 1985, but this is the first silver recovery since 1999.
Wow.
Been a while.
And it's been there the whole time, y'all. Just sitting there waiting for someone to pluck it out.
Or waiting for a storm. You know, storms move the sands on the bottom of the ocean and voila.
Yep. Well, they have really been putting the horse and carriage industry in Central Park under some heat. I don't know if you'd seen just last week.
It's creepy. It's always been creepy because those horses don't look like they are well loved.
Yeah, and you had a horse that died right there in Central Park at 8, I guess apparently a toxic plant.
Oh, man.
Oh.
And it was tough. The horse is on the ground and right there in Central Park as people were walking by.
So many tourists.
You saw the video?
Yeah, there's a video. Yeah, it's tough.
That video should go out.
Don't watch it.
Yeah. Well, now there's crazy video where an 18-year-old man has lost his life after a horse got spooked and took off with the carriage attached.
And a family in the carriage.
Yeah, and it toppled over, and the 18-year-old hit his head so hard that it took his life.
Damn.
It was, if you know Central Park, it was not too far from Tavern on the Green. It was like just after 2 o'clock in the afternoon.
Whoa.
So there's a lot of witnesses that saw the family of 4. The horse's name is Samson. They don't know what spooked the horse, and the carriage driver was not in the carriage at the time. He was trying to help the family get back in when it all happened.
Oh, my gosh.
Yeah, now Samson's said to be okay, the horse, but it does bring up more controversy and criticism about that industry that they have there.
Those horses don't want to be doing that. It's cruel, and it's a thing of the past. We don't need horse-drawn carriages and abuse of horses. We just don't need it.
I mean, if you really did, if the horse could talk,
He doesn't want to do that.
I think the horse would be like, guys, this is really heavy.
This is very 1800s of us. Haven't we evolved?
I wouldn't mind chilling for a weekend.
If you need to see the park, rent a bike, you lazy loser.
Well, Lily Kaplan is an influencer in Phoenix, and she loves to go around and post up, the restaurant reviews, kind of like we do at KVJ.eats. She's a little critical, though, and some people are pushing back on this latest review of a taco place called Pool Boy Taco.
Trigger warning, this is a unfriendly review of Pool Boy. I really thought I wasn't going to like this place because I'm just over kind of white restaurant culture here in the Valley. I think the food quality isn't that great. And white culture in general in the U.S. is giving racism, misogyny, and pedophilia these days. And it's just such a bummer to see another duo, white men, brothers, opening a really, really mediocre restaurant. Restaurants seem in white culture are more about building identity of the people who go there. Like you're choosing your identity by choosing what restaurants you go to. And it's really just based in aesthetics. It's not based in anything real. And I'm just over it. So I don't really want to wear your swag. The seed oil mention was very MAGA. This margarita was not slushy. The woman behind the counter was not super friendly, and she's one of the founders' wives. And I'm like, why is your wife here? Overall, I think this place really represents the state of America. It's white men doing things that aren't that great or remarkable just because they're the only ones who have the capital to do it, because of centuries of the patriarchy and racism.
She was surprised that she got some backlash.
Well, first of all, fix your microphone. If you're going to put a video out, that's the first thing I'm pissed off about. Good gosh, that was tough to listen to.
She said that the video was meant to be satire, but it didn't quite land the way she had intended.
She doesn't sound like satire. She sounds like she is full on believing what she's saying.
The key to satire is you kind of know it's a joke, and that's not that. That was not satire. That's exactly what she wanted to do. She's doing everything she wanted to do. Is she gonna do it? Fix her microphone. Good gosh, I know a white man's telling you that, but please fix your microphone.
I think she got one unfollow.
You white men with your microphone privilege. Of course, yours sounds good, but hers doesn't.
I know.
It's the patriarchy, Kevin.
White guys opening taco places. Come on, Virginia.
Oh my gosh.
What are we doing here?
What are you thinking about? What are you thinking about? What's on your mind? Are you thinking about? What are you thinking about?
Well, there's something going on today in the Big Apple. Gets me a little bit triggered. They're going to be having the Knicks Championship Parade going on, something that they have not really done very frequently in New York City. They got whatever it is, the Canyon of Champions or Heroes or something like that they call it there, as they get about 1 million people. They're going to be packing into Manhattan.
That's a lot of people.
And it triggers me a bit because when I went from my small little town in southeastern Ohio to the Big Apple to work for a radio station there, it was pretty much day 2, and it was the New York Rangers championship parade that they had. And I was down there. I did not know what it was like to see 1 million people, be around 1 million people. I'd never seen anything like it in my life.
What's all this?
I had no idea. I never heard of the concept of pickpockets because everyone in my town was so honest. And all the money I had for the entire summer got pickpocketed out of my pants that day.
I had thousands right there in my cargo shorts.
I had saved up so much money for this experience, and it was gone on day 2. And here I was, small town boy in the Big Apple, be like, oh man, what do I do now?
Oh no, I gotta sell feet pics now.
What did you do?
I slept in my car, and then I got the bagels that they had. Luckily, they had, whenever they had a celebrity in, they would have bagels during the morning show, and almost every day, because in New York City, there'd be some kind of celebrity that would be on the Z Morning Zoo.
Thank goodness.
And I would just go in there, and I was just feeding my face just feverishly, and I was like stockpiling them in my car. So I did have a car, so I would park it close to the garage where they kept the station vehicles, and I would stay there and then make my way in the day to the radio station. And then the general manager, he had a shower in his office, and so like every other day I would sneak in there, and as the cleaning people were working, I knew their schedule, so at about like 10:30 p.m. I could get in there and slip in, get a little shower, freshen up.
Was that Kingston?
He wasn't the general manager.
Oh, he
was
wasn't.
the program director.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I would never dare his.
But you made it work, though.
You did.
You got your New York story, and you made it work.
You did what you had to do, and you grind, and you sacrifice, and look at you now.
Yeah, right.
And now you're going back to New York to get an award.
That's true.
Full circle, baby.
From the guy that started that radio station.
Look at that. That is a full circle moment.
That is. That's pretty wild.
Yeah. But I will tell you, I just don't know if I could ever. I think I would probably get the cold sweats if I had to walk into that kind of crowd again. It's terrifying. It really is.
I believe it.
So best anybody's going to be down there. I hope to keep it safe because they didn't necessarily do that when they were celebrating the championship. So let's pray for peace and calm in the Big Apple today.
Yes, please. No torching anything. Come on.
Be nice if we did not. Bird, what you got on your mind today?
Well, Virginia, there's a new song of the summer.
There is.
Yeah, and we know what happens during the summertime. A lot of riggy stuff goes on.
What?
It's the summer of Rick, summer of Rick, summer of Rick. He's getting riggy with it.
That's great.
So anytime he's rigging something, we can play that.
I love it.
Okay.
We're watching you over there.
Oh, I know you are.
We're watching you, and you're watching us with that beady eye.
Doesn't matter. You're just going to watch me win is all you're going to do.
You now have a jingle about this rigging.
Thank you. Thank you. Someone had to say it.
Yeah.
Yeah, they did.
Do it in song.
It's the summer of Rick, summer of Rick, summer of Rick. He's getting Ricky with it.
That's great.
Oh, what you got on your mind today, Virginia?
Well, I don't know if you know this, but Juvie is coming to town tomorrow.
Oh, yeah.
Juvie, Juvenile.
Oh, see, I wasn't up on his like fan club's lingo.
The New Orleans rapper. He's coming to town, and you need to be there because you need to be backing that ass up.
Yeah, Ryan
Okay.
Beckett from our Weird and Whatever podcast is so super jacked up about going to this thing.
Really?
Yes. He's like, let's go to Juvenile, man.
I'm going, and I'm going to look for you, Ryan Beckett, because it's going to be a party at Abacoa.
So they're going to probably just open up that entire area because I know it stops with the lawn, but you can still put things back there where you have tents at normally at the Crawfish Festival. Is that whole area going to be kind of part of it as well?
I think it'll be fenced, and I think the fence will stop at the streets. I think the streets will still be open, the restaurants will still be open, the bars will still be open, but the venue will be fenced because it's a ticketed event. Now, they started out, tickets were $90 a piece, and I was like, oh, maybe I will sit over there at Civil Society and listen from there.
It's called doing the Kevin Ralston.
Doing the Kevin Ralston.
That's how you do it.
But then I noticed this week ticket prices have been dropping. I saw as low as 2 for $60.
Oh, that's not good for sales.
Well,
if they're going from 90 to 2 for $60.
It's good for your girl because now it's affordable. And I happen to have something in my possession that I think I could go out there and do a little side hustle with. Is it dumb to go out there and sell Juvie juice? Because I have some in my house.
Juvie juice?
Juvie juice is a New Orleans, it's a canned alcoholic beverage, and it's like a lemonade, iced tea, Arnold Palmer with a little Juvie juice. It's got alcohol in it.
What you need to do, honestly, you need to get that one. Keep a can and get it signed.
Oh my god!
And then keep it at your house. And you should do an interview with him.
I would love to.
Why don't you get with David today, our awesome program director? I would love to hear Virginia interview Juvenile. You kidding me?
That would be kind of
After
amazing,
a couple
yeah.
drinks.
Yeah.
I mean, we could just crack open some Juvie juice together and chit chat.
Yeah.
That could be an in for him. You getting an interview, say I want to talk to Juvenile, get it autographed, and we would play it back. That'd be fun.
Cash Money Records, y'all.
His big hits are Back That Ass Up and Back That Ass Up, right?
And no, Big Booty Bitch. Don't underestimate him. He's got a hit with Megan Thee Stallion, Big Booty Bitch.
He really
Look it
went
up.
outside his comfort zone with Big Booty Bitch.
Does he only do songs about the butt? Is that his whole thing?
Look, you know what you know.
Okay. He'd be great with Sir Mix-a-Lot.
He's got his other song, Booty Booty Booty.
I wouldn't be surprised.
Okay. We got a hot ticket here. Everybody wants to go to Universal Orlando. Great time to do it. Go up there in the middle of the state with no breeze and cook. It's a lot of fun.
There's plenty of breeze on that Hulk ride, though.
That's true.
I'm going to
gotta
tell
ride
you
the rides
that.
to stay cool.
That bad boy takes off
it
and
does.
goes so fast.
Yeah, it does.
You better be ready.
Mm-hmm. Well, we got 2 one-day park-to-park passes at Universal Studios Orlando and Islands of Adventure theme parks, plus a one-day parking pass. Play a little game called Denny's or Animal. We got some animal noises. You got to tell us if it is the real animal or if it is Denny's that is making the noise. And we got Alani on here from Palm Beach Gardens to play. What up, Alani?
Hi.
How you doing?
Good.
Ever been to Universal before?
Yes.
What do you think of it?
I like it. It's really fun.
Okay. Well, you're going to love this, the 2 one-day park-to-park passes. And you'll also, if you win here, you'll be in the running for a nice little trip for 3 days and 2 nights. Okay, Lonnie?
Okay.
Okay, let's do this. We got some animal noises here. You just got to tell me, is this the real animal or is this producer Denny's making the noise of a neighborhood rooster? don't think it's well.
I love it.
No. It starts off healthy, but then it does kind of towards the end.
It's got a tummy ache or something. That thing's hurting. That thing is hurting. Lonnie, what do you think? Denny's or Animal on that one?
Denny's.
That one is Denny's, yes.
Yay.
That is Denny's. What about this dolphin? Is this Denny's or Animal? Very chatty.
Wow.
Very chatty. What do you think about that, Alani?
I think it's real.
You can go with the real one on that. Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
Virginia, you know what I'm about to ask for. Give us some of that dolphin.
It's been a minute.
I don't know what sounds more sick, her dolphin or Denny's rooster.
You sound like a dolphin, but you do sound like a sick dolphin.
They're both ailing animals.
They're ailing.
They're ailing.
Ooh, I got to get a lower register on that.
That's a different animal.
I got to practice. I'm out of the loop.
And one more for you, Alani. Can you tell me, is this Denny's or Animal with a cow that is blocking traffic? Yep.
So was it a cow or was it Frankenstein?
It may be a
Franken-cow.
Franken-cow, yeah.
Yeah.
Franken-cow. It was cow brought back from the dead. It was intended to be burgers, but they brought it back to life. What do you think, Alani? Is that Denny's or Animal?
Denny's.
That is a Denny's. Perfect score, and park passes are yours. You're going to Orlando, okay?
Woo! Thank you.
You are so welcome. You have a good time, okay, Alani?
Thank you.
Hallelujah. The fat kid inside of me is rejoicing today because McDonald's is bringing back that fried apple pie.
Well, they're bringing it back. You need to bring it back. Bring back Fat Kevin.
Oh, man, I wish I could. But unfortunately, I had to go to my third pair of pants already today to get something that fits. So, yeah, we're going to have to go in the opposite direction.
What are you She's not having a hot girl summer.
Not having a hot girl summer yet. Nope.
She's having a fupa spring.
It is.
Rolling into a fat girl
I can't
summer.
get caught up, y'all.
Hot Sunday summer.
That's it. Yep. Yeah, unfortunately, I'm going to have to bypass this joy, but they say it's going to be the first time they've had this in 3 decades. I hope it's the original recipe that was so awesome in the 80s and 90s, and it's not a bastardized version of what you used to get in the 80s or 90s.
Me suspicious.
Me looking
Jar
for...
Jar Binks.
Yeah, me looking for optimism.
Me think they're going to change the recipe to save money.
Well, you'll be able to find out for sure coming up on Tuesday. That's when they're going to be dropping at most U.S. restaurants for a limited time the McDonald's fried apple pie back.
Thank goodness, because I have missed the OG fried apple pie. It was so good. It changed, Virginia.
Is it just the apple, or are they also going to drop that cherry heat?
Yeah, they're only saying the apple here that I see in this story, but it does feel like it's incomplete.
cherry.
It was fun to go. It was a nice change up, wasn't it?
Yeah.
I don't even remember them doing cherry.
What?
I was an apple lover.
Oh my gosh. I was
They had
cherry,
cherry.
cherry, and more cherry.
Huh.
Okay. Yeah, as far as I know, only the apple, but you can let me know coming up on Tuesday if you go check it out. So if they're bringing that back, what else should they bring back? Don't call it a comeback, baby. Been here for years. What would you love to bring back? We've already talked about the Pizza Huts from the 1980s. They're going to be doing 80 different locations that are going to be retrofitted back to the 1980s, including the Pac-Man sit-down games they had.
I've got 2.
Yep.
The Wendy's Taco Bar.
Yep.
And Taco Viva with the wet burrito.
Yeah, baby. Okay.
Oh, my gosh. I wish you guys could have a wet burrito from Taco Viva.
Yeah.
There's no way you wouldn't love it.
Okay.
Kevin would really love it.
Oh, it was so 1984. It was perfect.
I would love it. My tight-fitting pants would not. But it does sound amazing.
Did y'all ever have Chi-Chi's by you?
That sounds very familiar.
We loved Chi-Chi's. It
Yeah.
was low budge, but it was like Americanized Mexican.
It was Gringo Tex-Mex.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, they would come and sing you a birthday song, and they had the fried ice cream. I remember.
Yes.
I do remember this. Yeah.
Yeah, it was big 80s, 90s kind of thing. you could do that. Yeah, we used to go a lot to a place called Ponderosa, too, that was real big.
That's how we knew Papa Pennington got paid real good that week because we were going to the Ponderosa.
Cafeteria-style steaks.
I know. We thought it was so fancy growing up.
So did we. We used to think it was a big deal to go to Western Sizzlin'.
Oh, my mom and my Aunt Ann, they've got an ice cream machine there. It's very fancy.
Is it serve yourself?
Those places had a run. The Sizzler was big then, too. I mean, now you got Texas Roadhouse, and that's really the only one, but they don't have that fun little cafeteria method where you get the plastic tray and kind of walk through the line.
We had one off Palm Beach Lakes Boulevard, and the rumor was, and I don't know if it was real, that a rat got stuck in the ice cream machine and they had to shut it down.
Ooh.
Damn.
How can you even find that out?
Rat cream?
Yeah, can I look that up?
Yeah. The one thing I love when I went through that Ponderosa is they had that big old pudding cup. You ever seen everything? There's a big old glass thing. It's chocolate pudding. It's got that big dollop of whipped cream on the top of it with that cherry.
Chocolate or banana?
Yeah, or vanilla.
There was always banana pudding.
Felt like it was too healthy or too much for my grandma.
If you're going to eat banana pudding, it better have those wafers. The
Nilla.
Nilla wafers.
Yeah. One person texted in, they said, I worked at the Taco Viva in the Boca Mall, and those heat lamps that they had on the meat was so intense, I would be sweating all into the taco meat the whole time. That's probably why it was so delicious and salty.
The sweet driblets of sweat from the chef.
Oh, it's delicious. What is it? Is that perspiration I taste?
Yeah, I don't think you went to a Taco Viva. No, I don't think you thought it was on the up and up.
Young chef sweat.
Delish.
I guess it's better than old chef sweat.
Yeah, I guess so.
Oh, I ate so much sweat as a kid.
Somebody said, what about that all-day breakfast they had at McDonald's?
That's gone. I did the research on that. I think it's been gone since 2020.
Huh.
Yeah.
That's a shame.
It is a shame because people really seem to love that. The diehard McDonald's fans, they are brokenhearted over
I
it.
respect any place that does an all-day breakfast because breakfast is great.
I think it's just so much confusion in the actual restaurant where you got breakfast coming in.
Yeah.
Then you got the burgers.
Yeah, I remember everybody always fantasized about it when I was younger, and then they really didn't have it around that long. They started in October of 2015, and then they quit it in March of 2020. It was only around for 5 years.
They punted on COVID.
Yeah, they're like, this is our excuse. Whenever you have a bad idea that's killing the restaurant, be like, all right, kill it now. Some of the other things that people love to see back, the Gold Rush ice cream bars.
From Costco, yes, they are one of the best in-store ice creams I've ever had.
And they're gone now?
You don't have to yell.
Well, it's not yelling of anger. It's yelling of passion. And we love them. You would get them at Costco. You'd get a trunk of them. We usually get them on a Friday, gone by Sunday.
Wow.
Yep.
Yes.
Produced by General Mills, known for their chocolate coating with peanut butter fudge, caramel, and almonds inside.
Oh, they were so good. And the thing, because when I was into them, I had that teenage hunger. I could eat 4 in one sitting.
Okay.
And not gain a lick of weight.
Look at you.
They got rid of those in the mid-'80s, says. Some other things people love to bring back. How about a little Mr. T cereal bird? You remember that one?
Do I? It had extra sugar.
Oh,
it was
okay.
Captain Crunch with a...
I was going to say, I ain't eating Captain Crust.
That's tough to say. It was like Captain Crunch.
You have to eat one of them. Captain Crust or Princess Pepperoni. Which one do you eat?
I'm going to eat myself.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, Mr. T cereal was very good, very sugary.
The High C Ecto Cooler.
I mean, you are hitting all the feels.
Yeah, you are.
All the sugar.
That stuff goes down like water.
My goodness. Yeah, there's a lot of fun stuff that was out there.
You guys ever got down with that Ecto Cooler?
Never.
You might have been too old for it.
My mom wouldn't let me have that, and it was probably expensive.
Yeah, I think it'd come in a huge jug.
We drank generic Kool-Aid.
Look, generic stuff is good too. Sometimes they'd make it a little bit more sugary.
We never got like soda or any of that.
No.
My mom and Aunt brought in, my Aunt Ann, they would bring in 3 liters of soda. They made 3-liter bottles.
Bragger.
But it was always on some weird store they'd go to. The regular stores did not serve 3 liters.
Yeah, it was like a dollar store,
Yes.
3 liter. And you're like,
Yeah.
Coke's a little off.
Yeah, so it'd be kind of interesting because you think about the McDonald's fried apple pie. There's going to be people that are under the age of 30 or 35 that have never had one in their life. So this would be a brand new experience for anybody.
You're so right.
Like Virginia, though, I am slightly suspect that they're not going to make it just like how they used to. How could you?
Just think about everything at McDonald's and all these fast food places. It's changed with the times. All processed food has changed their recipe to get better profits and use cheaper ingredients, and they don't think we know the difference.
Well, does anyone have that kind of taste buds recall when you can go, okay, I take a bite in modern day. Oh yeah, it does taste like the 86.
I will absolutely be able to tell if they're using the same 80s ingredients, but I can already tell you right now they're not.
And then do you think your palate would still like it? Because it definitely changes. Your palate does gravitate towards other foods in life. Would it want to have a reset for a truly fried apple pie from McDonald's?
You're asking great hard-hitting questions right now.
We are willing to do the work, though.
Okay, yeah.
Screw hot girl summer. Let's have chunky monkey summer.
Oh, yeah, I'm doing fupa summer.
Take a stab at it. What do you think, Virginia, would be the top fast food chain for a boomer? Talking Americans over the age of 65.
I'm trying to think about my dad. Like, what does he get down on? He doesn't. I don't think they do a lot of fast food, but maybe like
So maybe that's serving you right. Okay.
Maybe like a Dunkin'.
That's a burger place.
It's a burger place.
But you're right. Maybe they're not doing a lot of fast food. It's one of the top ones, but maybe they're known for juicier, more succulent burgers.
And I think they got good deals, too, for seniors.
Yeah. And they've been cranking since at least the 1980s.
And I know what the answer is, and it's a fact. My dad loves this place. He goes all the time. And he doesn't really even get the burgers. He'll get to the side stuff.
Huh. It's Wendy's.
Wendy's
is number one by just a small margin. McDonald's is a tenth of a point behind it.
My dad will hit that place up, too.
Yeah.
He loves their coffee.
Yeah, but the weird thing about Wendy's is it was number one for adults in America over the age of 65, but didn't crack the top 5 with consumers under the age of 30. So that is the boomer burger joint going to a Wendy's.
And let me ask Wendy's this. What are they doing out there to get the younger people excited about your product? I'm not seeing that much stuff.
Put Wendy's on OnlyFans, maybe?
You got to put Wendy on OnlyFans.
I had a boomer with a boner the
Ew.
other day. Tell me. He was so
That is not the meat I wanted to talk about.
I'd rather talk about boomer with a burger.
This boomer
was it a double or a triple?
It felt like a triple.
Wow.
Honestly,
Good for him.
He was that jacked up about it.
Good for him.
So apparently Wendy's was selling these little tags you could put on your keychain, kind of like, like a rewards card that you would get from like a CVS, but it was called a Frosty card.
Ooh.
And you paid like $5 for it, but then you got unlimited Frosties all summer long. This boomer that was telling me about this little pass, this Frosty pass, boomer boner.
Boomer boner.
Boomer boner.
It's hard to say. Boomer boner. He was so happy.
Yeah. They say the other places that the boomers love for the casual dining, they love Olive Garden, Texas Roadhouse, and the Cheesecake Factory.
My dad loves all those places. The other place that should be on that list is Denny's, the restaurant. My dad loves him some Denny's. Old people love Denny's. They love IHOP as well.
Yeah, you are right.
They have good, they have good deals for seniors there.
They love a diner. Love a diner.
If you don't honor that deal, they will lose their mind. Even if it's only $1.50, they will go, no. You owe me $1.50.
I earned this senior discount.
I saw an old woman argue over 23 cents one time. I'm not even kidding you. And she was not leaving until she got her 23 cents.
It's principle.
It is. It's just about winning.
I think you're right.
It's all win or loss in that column. Doesn't matter. Whenever you hear the term Karen or boomer, a lot of time you're thinking about somebody that's old, cranky, and just always complaining. But, it doesn't always mean that your complaints are invalid. And there was a little conversation that was happening on social media about the times that boomers actually did kind of get it right in their complaints. Tell me what you think about some of these. Is there validity to these? QR codes for menus is awful. You hate the QR codes for the menus? Do you want the paper ones?
I don't care. I want the restaurant to be happy with what they're doing.
I want the paper.
Okay. Boomer.
That's fine. I don't care.
I believe in supporting the restaurant's decisions, and if financially for them the paper is too much, then the paper's too much.
Look, I get it. I'll do whatever the restaurant wants, but you're asking me what I prefer. I just like to read it on the paper. Boom. Yeah. And sometimes those things don't work, and then you have to call them over. It's a do.
It's a do?
It's a to-do.
What about this one? A boomer complaint is, why do we have apps for everything? Does every single product need its own app? This is getting to be a little bit insane. Do you think that's a valid complaint?
Yes.
There's a lot of apps. I mean, so much so that my phone is like constantly telling me it's out of memory because I have too many apps. But these are just the apps I use that are on my phone.
There's just sometimes when you go to try to do a simple task and all you had to do, it would take 10 seconds, but now you have to download an app, fill out all this crap, when back in the day, all you had to do was pick up a phone, boom, it was done. Now you're at a computer, it doesn't upload. It's a nightmare, Kevin.
Is there validity to this one? Why do programs constantly update? You look at those apps and they're redoing the whole thing, and then it's reset and it looks different, and you got to get back in like, it was working just fine. Why don't we do this update?
Yeah, the update took my phone for hostage for a good day. It updated out of the blue. I couldn't use my phone.
Yeah, it won't even give you like the choice of it. It's like, hey, we're going to do this tonight at midnight when you plug your phone in and you're connected to Wi-Fi. Cool or not cool, it does it.
But I had work to do, and let's say you had like a legit big project, your phone goes down. Is that a valid excuse to your boss?
No.
Sorry, my phone did an update I didn't predict.
Your boss would not give a flying you-know-what. If you've got it due, it's due.
Mm-hmm. Another boomer complaint is we need a human to talk to for customer service. This automated stuff is for the birds.
It is.
I agree with that.
It's so annoying.
I need a human, and I need a human that understands English well.
The robots, they don't understand nuance. And if you have just even a slightly off question, that robot does not know how to handle it.
Mm-hmm. At least pretend to like your job, the boomers say. There is a lot of people that are not putting a lot of care into their job.
Oh, yeah. They'll flat out say it as you're getting your food.
They don't care.
They don't care.
Customer service is dead.
Yeah. And tipping is only for good service. Now, I don't agree with that. I think that you should tip anyway, but I think the tip should be affected, as I laid out, where I got everything wrong, and then I lost $10 in the exchange because the person who was taking my order screwed up, and so the $10 stayed, with us instead of with her.
Yeah, you don't get a big tip if you take chocolate milk and throw it in someone's face as a server. You see what I'm saying?
Every case should be examined on a case-by-case basis.
I think it's a floating amount.
Everything, because you never know what's going to come at you. And in that moment, you evaluate and you assign a dollar value to your experience.
Do you still tip on bad service, though?
Yes, we still did tip, but what we would have given her, we usually do 20 to 25%, and then that extra $10 that was in there, we're like, we're going to hold on to that because we should have had that if she hadn't screwed up our order.
That could be like a quarter of a margarita down in Miami for $10.
It's 2 sips. Well, after the show is going to be coming at you here in just a bit. I have to go step out and do some adult broadcasting stuff. So
what do you have to do?
Got to go to the Florida Association of Broadcasters.
Oh, that's right.
I am hosting everything today.
Wow.
Yes.
You have to be on stage with one of the guys that fired us in Miami.
Oh,
how does that feel?
I got a story about that too.
That's pretty hilarious.
Pretty awesome. I mean, that's incredible.
That sounds like an episode of The Office.
I made a pitch that wasn't well received. I'll tell you guys about tomorrow.
Go rogue. Do what you got to do, and you need to bring it up.
Okay.
You need to say something because that's funny.
All right. Well, I'll catch you guys up on that tomorrow. Junior, Jbird, Denny's all going to be on the after the show. Check it out in about 10, 15 minutes or whenever they get going here. You can watch it on your YouTubes and Facebook, Instagram, and Twitch. Bird, wrap us up with your thought for the day.
Quick note, Weird and Whatever tonight, 5 p.m. on the KVJ YouTube page.
Okay, you get less of Kevin, but more of Jbird.
Yep.
Sometimes life removes your options, so you'll finally discover your direction.
The KVJ Show on 97.9 WRMF.